Hello, hello. Yeah, no pipe, only cigar. We're classy here. We belong on a golf course or something. Maybe in some kind of country club. What is this? Oh, this is nothing. So the first half of this run isn't gonna look that much different, I imagine, because it's just. Is there? I'm gonna turn all the sliders up. I I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing really in this that would be complicated by fighter defenses or a fighter, so there's really no point in having them on. So I'll turn them on this run, off this run. There we go. But yeah, I only tend to have fighters if they add something unique. Also, what happens now? Did I actually change the render cache? I don't think this is causing lag. I don't really need to re-roll for anything either. I just kind of want green so I can have a forest, right? Until red chips, yeah, until red chips, and power plants will be a little bit annoying because I have to place them in like a specific spot. But aside from that, it's not too bad. Until cracking, I guess I could do cracking. I was planning just ignore it, but I mean, I might as well try to do as much as I can with fluids, right? Like, oh, cliffs should also be off. I hate cliffs are awful. There we go. This looks good. Actually, this looks terrible. Uh, should I just go with this? Yeah, it's not gonna be too bad. I think I should be able to get it done today unless I decide to do really dumb things, which I do a lot, so that's a strong likelihood. Wow, these are when you turn the patches all the way up, they really like to cover each other, which is kind of annoying. This will work. I like this one. Look at this big ol' iron patch down there, which is a bit far away, but yeah, this should do the job. I like this kind of. But yeah, it's definitely not going to change too much early on because the only thing we have to worry about is the power plant. Once we get to sulfuric acid, that will be a bit. Sulfur won't be. Sulfuric acid won't be too bad. Sulfur is going to be weird. So is plastic. We're going to be making a lot of barrels. Basically, is all I know. Also, boilers I think make good pipes because technically I can use those. Storage tanks let you turn corners, which is why I'm not allowing them, because I think they would make it too easy. They're basically just really, really large pipes with a massive buffer inside of them. So I figured might as well exclude those. I didn't grab the starting iron, did I? Yeah, I did not grab the starting iron. I've been working on the post commentary for the mouse only run because I want that to just be like a nice, somewhat concise video, not like the 9 hours of footage just uploaded. So in my mind, there wasn't any starting iron because when you're doing mouse only, you can't grab it, at least not initially. But yeah, that's been fun. I really want to. I want to try it again, maybe with default settings, but I'm not entirely sure on that because I imagine it would take thousands of rerolls to spawn directly on top of an iron patch. I don't know for sure. So I think I would need to run a script that finds a seed for me because I'm not gonna reroll like 1,000 times. Because like it's pretty difficult to spawn directly on top of a patch. I mean you can spawn close to a patch like pretty much all the time, but directly on top without the large patch sizes is rare. Not impossible, but definitely not something I want to reroll for. That would be it would be painfully long though. I think that would be like a 24-hour stream, not 24-hour stream. I can't do 24 hours in a row. It would be like 24 hours long though, which is a bit rough. Why was I chopping trees? That's not what I meant to do there. I mean, not a big deal, but yeah, I definitely don't need trees right now. I guess I'll just steal this coal, which isn't exactly the order that I wanted to do it in, but I kind of grabbed the wrong stuff, so you work with what you got. Okay, do we have any more coal rocks in the area? Because those would be nice. Okay, where is it? Oh, it's over there. Probably a few over there, right? No, just the one. Okay, I'll probably just start the on patch then after I get this, unless there's one Then I'll get that one. Then we should be good. Also, that was the worst patch to start with, I'm realizing. If I started a little bit lower, there would be copper next to me, so I think I'm gonna shift to the other patch. Because it's closer to everything. There's even a small, like, Burner City patch that has stone right in the middle of it, which would be really good. Because then I'd never have to move the burners, because that iron patch to the right is practically useless. Did I even get the coal that rock? I don't think I got the coal rock. Yeah, I definitely don't really need the coal rocks anymore, but gotta keep grabbing them because it's fun chopping the rocks. But yeah, I'm looking forward to advanced oil. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna have a lot of barrels. I think we're gonna be barreling lube, which I guess isn't that weird, but it sounds weird to me. Let's see, is this what I want? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. I recently swapped a couple of the hotkeys around, so they're the same button that I want to press, but they coordinate to different sections. Different sections of the hotbar now, and I wasn't sure what that was. Barrels full of lube sure sounds like weird without context. What, you haven't seen that 55 gallon barrel on Amazon that's ever so popular? At least I'm pretty sure it's like you can buy a 55 drum of lube if you really want to. We will be barreling everything. Yeah, we will. It's just for some reason that one in particular sounds weird to me. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be barreling water. Okay, that sounds weirder. Well, not in the context of like it sounds weird, but it just sounds like an odd thing to do. Also, you know what? We're just gonna. I told myself I wanted to move these. If I don't move them now, they're never gonna be moved. So we're just gonna delete them all. I don't want to be. I don't want to be sitting there feeding these forever when I know I don't like this spot. There we go. Chop, chop, chop. I thought that would be a little bit faster. Fluid wagons. Fluid wagons are not possible because I'm not allowed myself pumps. We could consider, if we consider a fluid wagon to be a tank? No, we can't fill it. If we consider a fluid wagon to just be a regular wagon filled with fluids, that could work. But yeah, none of those here. Those felt too pipe-like, so I didn't want to use them. Even though, you know, it is a good idea. Same with storage tanks. Which technically you don't need storage tanks to fill, it just helps it a lot. And once again, I chose a terrible spot. You know what? I'm just gonna move them again. Can I be crafting anything? Yeah. I'm sorry to dash your dreams. We can still do a train if maybe, no promises. But if we did a train, it would just be full of regular barrels. Which, isn't that what you had to do for a long time? And also, wasn't there a point in time where barrels stacked like a lot higher than a cargo wagon could hold? Like 90 or something? Or 100? Not 90, that would be a weird number. But I feel like that was a thing. Does that work? Yeah, that'll work. Hey look, pipe! No pipe. You didn't play Factorio that early. 21.7. Is that the patch number? Because that sounds like a really weird amount of fluid for a single barrel, but you know, I wouldn't put it past them. Will this work? I think so. Oh, no wonder why I have so many drills. I never replaced the coal drills. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did play Factorio that early, but I never got that far when I started playing. So I only really know because I think somebody's mentioned it before, or I imagined it, which is also possible, because it might not be real. There we go. Okay. Now we have everything we need. Or all the Burner City we need. We definitely did it in the wrong order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, we can only do 5. Right, the power plant's gonna look a little bit ugly. We're gonna have to stagger it. because we can't put pipes to put power poles on both sides. So unless we want to get substations super early, we... Actually, wait. Can you... Can a medium pole reach across there? Yeah, okay, so the other option is to use medium power poles if we want to make the power plant look somewhat normal. But we can't leave the gap because no pipes. Unless I put a boiler in between them. Oh wait, that wouldn't work. They can't move steam around. They can only move water. That's a shame, because that would have been a great solution. Okay. We need some trees, grab as much coal as we can, which that's not much, but it's what we got. We also need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a chest, some power poles, and a lab. Let's do the power poles later. Where is the water? This is such a small water patch. This is actually a really bad water patch. We need to try to find more water, I think, because this one is going to be a bit awkward, I think, to get a lot of pumps on. Maybe it's not too bad. Oh, I also need to make sure autosaves are on, because in case I accidentally place a pipe. Other 15 minutes? That's good. My Twitch game is set to Suika game. Oh, thanks to Factorio. I don't normally change that. There we go. 5. So yeah, it's not gonna be. This isn't gonna be too bad. It's at least not compared to other things we did. It just sounded like a little bit of fun because people have been asking me to do this for a bit. It's really not going to change like any of the early game except for the fact that the power plant looks like that, because I can't get a power pole if I don't leave a gap somewhere. Or I could use, you know, boilers as gaps, but that sounds worthless too. Okay, I forgot power poles. I always forget power poles. Pipe list, does that mean you're only going to use those containers? Not sure what you mean by that. What are those containers? Like barrels? There we go. Automation. Okay, we need a smelting lane, which we should be able to build. Actually, we should probably build it upwards, just because this will cover a lot of patches that I might want to use. Storage tanks. Oh, yeah, storage tanks aren't allowed. That seems too easy. I feel like you could just use them as pipes, and that sounds cheaty to me, so I'm not letting myself use them. They would work really well. Okay, we need a base. I guess we'll just put it right here. This is a decent spot. Oh, that's not right. I can't use the excuse of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't use the excuse of my base is invisible anymore, unfortunately. Which was a great excuse to have when I made an ugly base, but unfortunately we can't use that right now. Hello, Protocol. Welcome. Yeah, hopefully this one is something we can do today, or finish today. It depends if we decide to add more than just launching a rocket to it, I think. Wait, is this the patch I want to use? Not really, but I mean, I'm already here. Might as well use it. Also, I should have done larger coal. I think I might do earlier coal automation, just so I don't have to hand feed stuff. See, we don't have power, so we need to bring back the rest of the way. This is a really bad spot. We're just gonna cut through here and hope it doesn't matter. Like, the whole reason I chose the spot is because I didn't plan to put drills here, and now I'm putting drills there, so... so this is just a bad starting patch. Oops, that doesn't work. We need a lot more. I kind of wasn't preparing to craft a smelting lane, apparently. I kind of forgot I needed one of those. So we need just basic automation should do the job. We have gears. Actually, we have plenty of stuff. We just need to craft it. Okay, and then we can keep crafting these. A few intermediates won't hurt. And we have another lab. We can put gears in this as well. And now we're gonna be low on iron, so hopefully we have enough in here. Okay. So I need to stop grabbing from that because I really don't need... need stone right now. I mined a lot of rocks in the beginning, like not necessarily a large amount. But that's okay. It's not a bad thing to have too much stone. It just might cause inventory issues later. There we go. Do we have any more drills? Oh, perfect. Wow, that is very close. Okay. And now we need inserters for this, which is going to be not too bad. Ideally, I want 24. I wasn't counting, so we're just going to do a bunch more and hope it works out. And we also do not have coal or a box. So box will work. More inserters. BRB in 1 hour when I launch the rocket. If only I could be that fast. We'll blame the pipes. When I don't launch it in 1 hour, we'll blame the pipes. Definitely not the fact that I'm not that fast anymore. Let's see, this will work, right? This is a weird spot for it, but it'll do the job. Okay. They are not powered. Why are they not powered? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I should have gotten larger lane there. I think I'm just going to... Let's see, can I get more... Yeah, can I get more transport belts? That would be super helpful. I think I'm just going to do a single drill here, just so I can get this started. 'Cause I really don't want to hand feed stuff right now. What's the spacing here? Will this work? Nah, I think I want to move it over a couple tiles. So it's like more in the middle, easier to work with. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Except for the fact that I keep not lining it up in the right spot. There we go. That will make a lot more sense when I have undergrounds. For now, it just looks a bit weird. Power pole. Doop. And okay, what's next? We have iron, so we need some belts. It's so weird playing a run that's like actually kind of normal to start with. It's been a while since we've done something like this, because yeah, we really have not just done a normal a run that's normal for the first half hour. Because let's see, we did the mouse only. We've done everything invisible. We did off-grid stuff. We've done like randomizers. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've done something that's just basic. Which is, it's nice. It's a nice break from the much more mentally painful stuff. I do like them. It's just, you know, nice to have a break. Okay, that will be good. I guess I'll just start doing the outputs now. But I should probably just use the assembly machines too, huh? I actually didn't place enough assembly machines. That's fine. It's not important. Who needs automation? And then I'm just gonna put it, we'll leave a gap. One gap should be fine. Actually, no, let's leave 2 tiles just in case I change my mind. There we go, gears. 2 gear assemblers should do the job. We could also automate belt right now, which would probably not be a bad idea. But I'm not going to because, you know, we know that I don't make smart decisions. Advanced oil will be interesting. I think I might actually do oil cracking, just because I think that would be that would look kind of fun. Skipping it would definitely be easier and probably a better option. But I do want to see like the messiness that is also trying to do advanced oil with cracking. Because I think that would be pretty, I think it would look pretty cool. I don't know how we would do the logic very well, but I don't even know if you could do logic. Actually, yeah, you could. The logic will just be on an inserter instead of a pump. So yeah, that's definitely manageable. Okay, we need to abandon Burner City soon. Generic or custom? What do you mean? I don't think we can do generic cracking if that's what you mean. This is without pipes. Our options to do a generic build is not going to work too well. Because it's at a, oh, we're running low on power. Oh, it probably just ran out of coal. Okay, well, I might get this coal patch just so it's out of the way. Or this one. Maybe I'll move my power plant to the top for now. I don't think it matters that much, but I do want to automate coal to it. Let's see, we should have enough wires by now. This will keep crafting gears. So I probably want to grab those before I head out. right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so where do I want my power plant? Honestly, I think I do want it up here. We're gonna move it. We're gonna move our first plant, because then we have a much easier coal route. And we're out of power, so that's fine. We'll just ignore it and move on. Honestly, the fact that power went out is kind of nice, because now I don't feel any issue. Now I don't have any issue with with moving it, because it's not like it's gonna stall our base any more than it already has. Okay, we need some boilers. We obviously do have to craft pipe. We just can't place it, which is why I don't have it on my hotbar, because I know I will like compulsively place it. I don't care much about those power poles. Let's just keep crafting. Let's see, 5, 9. Okay, that's a weird number. A 9 lung power plant, but I guess that technically works. Like, it's not a huge deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I made an odd number of steam engines, so we're just living with that. Will this work? Actually, is there a better way to do it? Okay. Since I can't have them in between, this will make it a little bit more compact. So I think this is worth it. Because it's either this or I leave a gap every single steam engine. So this seems like a fair compromise. This gives me, what, 80% of a power plant for the same height, which is pretty good. Then I only have to add a couple boilers on top. There we go. Add some coal. They're not connected to the power plant yet, but I don't want them to be. Oh, we also need power. Is there a pattern here? I think there is, right? Yeah. Okay. So we can pre-place the power poles. So that way we don't have to delete any later when we place the inserters. It's not a great pattern, but it is a pattern. Like, it's just under a full drag, so it's kind of hard to time while walking. There we go. Can one power it? Probably not. So we'll just move it a little to the right. And I do not care about that belt. Belt is so cheap, but I'm gonna mine it anyway. Because, I don't know. No real reason to mine it, but it feels like I need it, even though I really don't. And we'll power it through the bottom. And, okay, everything should be working now. We did build it directly through the wreckage, which is a bit rough, because that's very much in the way. Also, I kind of forgot to set science. Whoops. Oh, wait. I don't have a research queue. This still is. I still haven't updated my Factorio instance. So we're playing without a research queue, I guess. Which it doesn't make a huge difference, but it is, nice to have. I might use the editor command again, and then try to remember to upgrade the game. Is it getting audio? Yeah. Oh, there's just no music. For some reason, the desktop audio wasn't flashing to make it seem like it was picking up the game, but I think I just imagined that. Okay, more than enough coal. Now we can go back to the smelting machine, or smelting lane. I think they're connected, right? No, I disconnected it somewhere. Oh, I never connected it through. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, cool. Now we have power. Perfect. We don't really need to worry about a radar, I don't think. Because it's not like we have fighters that are gonna eat us. Copper should be next, since I really don't want to feed this anymore. We're just gonna delete it and make half a copper lane. I know iron's more useful, but I really don't want to hand feed. It's a bit tricky. There we go. So we're just gonna take the losses and start another lane, which I guess will be this one. Right, will that work? Yeah, okay. So now that we have power again, this should start working. We do need assembling machines. We do need more wire assemblers. Did I forget to grab it on the way up? Radios are still useful, remote checks and stuff. That's true. But what if you just like pretend that your base is working? And, continue our tradition of faith-based building because we don't want to double check something. It's a classic for a reason, right? There we go, and then we need 3 labs. That should work. Need more inserters as well. Just a couple more. There we go, lots of wires. More inserters and 2 more labs. But at least we have 2 labs, so we can get started. Logistics, we need, let's see. Let's do half in each. That should be more than enough. These can keep crafting wire because we don't have the labs built. And there we go. Okay, now a belt assembler, which ironically we could use right now. Apparently we ran out. I guess we used it all for labs. That makes sense. There we go. Okay, gears and belts. I did not click on it. Okay, there we go. Fully automated, kind of. Semi-automated. We have stuff. We don't have to hand feed our lanes anymore. We do still have to handcraft a ton because I don't have a bunch of resources right now. But it will work. I feel like I should have built this on this side, but that requires undergrounds, and we don't really have those quite yet. Also, this is going to be a weird lane. But we don't have, since we don't have undergrounds yet, and I want to start another lane here, we're going to have to do something kind of awkward like this. There we go. It's not going to be worth it. Oh wait, will this work? Okay, this almost works, but not quite. What if we go around? No. I'm trying to sideload something onto this, but it's not working. Okay, we'll just ignore it. We'll just fill this with coal and call it good. And now we have underground, so literally all of that was worthless, which sounds about right. Whenever you spend too much time messing around with something completely useless, research tends to finish, which is very common. That is not the first time that's happened. It happened during the mouse only. It took so long for us to move around on our belts that by the time we actually got to the smelting lane, research was done, so we didn't have to do like any hand feeding ever. It was a great time. Okay, power. We should be able to slip coal through there, and then this needs a underground. Perfect. Okay, and it can even start filling. So this one is going to be the awkward copper belt. Yeah, that sounds about right. I might need iron to come from this. This copper belt is, or copper patch is kind of in the middle of everything, which I don't love, but I don't think it's like a bad thing. We're just going to have to cut off probably the top part of the iron patch. Yeah, we can live with that. Okay, and then we need a splitter and, well, we might need a splitter. I don't actually know if we need one yet. We'll need a couple more because it also is time to expand iron, which needs a lot more drills. You just thought botless, beltless, trainless, pipeless? No. If somebody gives me a lot of money, maybe, but I don't want to spend that much time on something like that. That would take way more time than I could afford to waste. Although I have considered handcrafting, so no pipe. I have considered no inserter run, so I guess it's not that much different than that. But for some reason, all of those combined just sound a lot worse than just saying no handcrafting. Or only handcrafting. Sorry, not only handcrafting, only hand feeding. You know, just an entirely hand-fed, like, Burner City style base, basically. I would be allowed direct-fed electric inserters, though, so at least the coal requirements will be lower. Okay, we need a lot more inserters. Also, why am I doing iron first, considering I just tried to get a copper lane? And I'm running low on circuits. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep it in the backlog if I run out of ideas. That would be entirely a hand-fed base, wouldn't it? Because let's see, you botless, beltless, trainless, pipeless. So the only thing you could do is move things or move. The only thing you could do is move barrels around with inserters. At least you could use inserters and chests for some production chains, but there would be so much hand feed involved. Hi, Caspin. Welcome, welcome. Are these powered? Of course not. Why would they be powered? We never power anything. That would be smart, and we are not that. Okay, that's the wrong thing. Okay, will this work? Yeah, inserter wagons would be legal. I thought you said trainless. So you just mean you can't move a train? You don't think those count? Not entirely sure. I mean, do you want it to count? Like, it's not a real thing. You know that, right? There's not like an official leaderboard for doing dumb things. It can just be whatever rules you think would be fun. This will work, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna place a wire assembler in the most random spot because I just want to start automating wire. This will not last very long, but it will work. I can stop hand feeding. There we go, inserters, power poles, yeah. Of course, we're inserter limited. What am I, or we're wire limited. Why was I not expecting to be crafting wires right now? There we go, place, place, place. And I guess that works. That's good enough for me. Okay, we probably should not have added the splitters yet, considering... Yeah, we probably shouldn't have added the splitters, considering where they don't have an output, so now they're just kind of using up iron that I don't have. Or splitting the iron that I don't have, and making me hand feed it, which is really not ideal. Okay, now most of them have inserters. Do we have more wires yet? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, hand feeding, we're starting to outpace things, which makes sense, because we didn't actually finish our automation. Or building this. Oh, right, we were short like one power pole or something like that. Yeah, if you have a preference, like if you wouldn't want me to use cargo wagons, I could play without cargo wagons at all. Personally, I don't see a huge difference between the two of just not allowing them. But they would make things simpler, because then I wouldn't have to hand feed quite as much, if I theoretically do it, I guess. Okay, so we have gears. I want to start the mall, which I think is going a different direction than I want it to, which is a bit awkward. But it should be fine. Yeah, it's definitely going a different side than I want it, side than I want it. Oh well, we can live with that. It's not a huge deal. We just need to take copper to the other side, and then we'll be good. Because we need circuits, so I can stop handcrafting them. Woohoo! Yeah, this is why we need circuits. Okay, well I guess we can just kind of get started. Yeah, so far it has not really diverged from a normal run, aside from the fact that our power plant is slightly weird looking, and it won't until we get to advanced oil, so hopefully that's the wrong thing. We should be getting to all the green sciences and stuff pretty soon, though. Also, I realized I forgot to put some kind of timer on. That's gonna make things annoying. Oh well. They're not that essential, but I try to like having a timer thing because it makes it easier to cut the video later. Hello, Bosch. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Am I really not producing wires? I already stopped producing them? Okay. Why are these not working? Oh, that's why they're not working. Yeah, because like I had said earlier, I built them all in the wrong spot, going the different direction than I intended, so it's a bit awkward to get the belts where I wanted them. It's not too bad, but, you know, a little bit out of the way. I guess I can just output awkwardly this way? That should work. Yeah, that'll work fine. I don't love it, but I'll manage. Okay, really don't like that I don't have the queue. I might, let's see, what's the command for changing the queue? Does anyone have that on hand? Or adding the queue? Because it will disable research, or disable achievements, but I don't care that much about that right now. And I'm playing in an old version of Factorio where where it didn't have, you know, have it on by default. Okay. Finally, we have this. I think I'm going to split them so that way I don't grab the wrong thing. Input, and voila. Finally, we can stop crafting wires. I'm actually, for power poles, I'm going to make a chest with wire as well. It's not going to produce that much, but it should help a bit. Okay, where do I want science? I guess just here. Force research. Isn't that the new command? Or is that the old one? Oh, okay, that's the new one. Or the old one. Yo, what's up, Spap? Watch streak. What the heck is a watch streak? I mean, I'm assuming it means you've watched 3 streams, but like, what is that? Is that a channel point redeem? How did you? I'm so confused. Well, thanks Twitch. I have no idea what just happened, but thanks Twitch. It's a newest Twitch thing. Got it. Okay, well this is weird, but I guess it'll work. It means you're streaking while watching. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds like the Bep I know. Will this work? Yeah, okay, this is fine. Okay, and now we can queue things up finally. So we can get fast inserters, steel axe, automation, all the good stuff. Perfect. And I guess I'll use a fast inserter, because, wait, we don't have fast inserters yet. Okay, I will use a regular inserter into a chest, which works just as well. Wasn't what I wanted to do, but that's fine. We need to figure out how to get gears over here. They're kind of all going into this chest. Maybe I'll just remove the chest. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. It's, I'm just waiting for fast inserters. Research kept idling, so we're a bit behind on the research. And I wasn't quite prepared for that. It's not the end of the world by any means. We also need... We also need grenades. Technically, I can build green science first. Actually, no, we don't need grenades for most of this patch. Okay, never mind, it's not bad. You suppose you could allow trains and still use wagon shenanigans? I probably would need wagon shenanigans in general would definitely help a lot. Because, like, those let you turn. Those let you take turns. Because if you just used a belt chain, you could turn the belt, but you couldn't do it. You can only do it in, like, certain intervals. The train lets you, like, shift off the grid, which sounds really helpful. I guess I'll just keep handcrafting some inserters, because we do need more of them. Oh, we also need more assembly machines, don't we? Actually, yeah, we're a little farther from green science than I thought I was. Let's do 12, because it doesn't really matter. They're not too expensive. Hopefully they'll craft by the time we get up there. I don't think they will. Okay, well, we'll switch to something else. Nope, don't craft those. The run went end, but I don't want them. Don't forget much higher throughput. Yeah, honestly, my concern was not throughput though. If the goal was just like launch a rocket. My concern would just be the amount of resources I can move at a time, because I would be moving like 20,000 types of barrels. And I really would want a lot of different resources going down the same chain. But the throughput is a nice bonus on top of that. Okay, this part, I didn't really leave a ton of space for it, but I think I can make a new gear assembler. Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. Actually, do I want to do it like that? Probably not, but I mean, I've already built it, right? We're just gonna we're just gonna do 3 output gears over here. There we go. And then this should output onto the correct side of the belt, which will give it a fast inserter. Yay, we finally have full speed. Actually, let's start upgrading a lot of those. But yeah, it's something I'll consider. Because I don't think it would actually be... I don't think it'll be as bad as I'm picturing. Because, like, having no pipes, I don't think is going to be too much of a problem compared to every other thing that you're doing with the challenge. So that makes it a little bit more manageable. Knowing that it, I guess, could be worse. Which sometimes is reassuring. Sometimes it's not. It definitely depends on the day. Iron belt for intermediates broken. Yeah, that would explain a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I felt like something was off about it, but I didn't really double check. Yep. Good catch. This is such a weird belt. But it technically functions. That's what matters. I will do fast output, I guess, and just a slow out onto the belt. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we need way more circuits, which... What are we limited by? Copper and iron. Wait, did we not finish the half lane? Oh, right. We didn't finish the half lane. Well, that would do it. Because we didn't even do all the outputs, and then I think we only did like 7 drills. Okay. It makes a lot more sense now why the mall is looking so bad. If it works, it works. Exactly. We'll make the ugliest spaghetti ever, and we rationalize it by just saying it works. It's very justified. I mean, if you wanted a pretty game, you wouldn't be playing Factorio, right? I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's definitely not ugly, but it's not a game for aesthetics. Although you can make fairly pretty designs, especially if you use lamps, which is something I have not really done. And then these can be upgraded. They don't really have to be, but they do start the lane faster. Okay, and then I think half a lane of copper is more than enough. But I think we really just need another smelting lane for iron while things research. Oh, wait. Wait, we disabled research. We never built the labs. Okay, well, I would have been waiting quite a long time for research. I will leave a 6-tile gap should be fine. Yeah. How long is this? Okay, that'll be perfect. We'll just do a single layer for now. Wait, is that perfect? 13, this should make it 16? Okay, that is a bit longer than I wanted. Also, I'm just gonna do full drags here. So that way when I actually get the rest of the labs, we can just place them immediately without worrying about the inserters. Not like it's gonna save any time, but I have the inserters now, and I want to do long drags because they're satisfying. There we go. Look at that. We have the perfect amount. +1. I mean, we had the perfect amount. Exactly the right amount. Nobody can prove otherwise. Okay, what's wrong with this? It's gear limited. Yeah, we need to fix gear production. Pretty it's not great. What's the problem with it? Oh, wait. No, what is the problem with it? Where are the gears going? Oh, I guess we only have like 2 gear assemblers going to the mall right now, and they're only half going to the mall. Okay, yeah, that would explain the shortage. This should help a little bit. Although we technically don't even have a full smelting lane yet, so building a second one next to it probably isn't the most useful thing to do right now. So we'll just build as much as we can while we go down, and then I'll go expand the iron lane first. Because we could be... Oh yeah, we're iron limited, I think. Although it's possible we're just iron limited because I just cleared the belt. Hard to say. Because I think we are at the point where 3/4 of an iron lane probably will not hold up very well. See, none of those are mixed mining. Perfect. And then I guess we'll just combine those. I think it's technically too much. Yeah. Never mind, we'll just use a splitter so we can use them for something else later. Splitter, and then we can do another iron lane. Probably awkwardly from this corner. I think we can get a full belt. Hopefully, yeah, that's what I'm banking on. Okay, let's see if I can get more gears. I think I could do... Well, we don't need this anymore. I think I could technically get a gear assembler here, right? If I really wanted to. That's on the wrong side of the belt, though. Okay, now it's on the correct side of the belt. There we go. Extra gears. I think that'll... There we go. If it works, it works. And there goes all of the space that we left for future spaghetti. I don't think I'm going to regret that, but realistically, I'm gonna regret that. I already regret it. That seemed like a huge mistake. Are these connected? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so what's next? How do we do oil, I guess, is the better question. I don't need to worry about steel furnaces, I don't think. I just feel like regular smelting lanes will be fine. Especially since steel furnaces aren't like... They're not that critical. Especially when space isn't a concern, and we have plenty of space because we have no base that we have to defend. And yeah, no base to defend, and we are in the middle of a desert with no biters to worry about, so it's perfect. Okay, and then I guess we'll just maybe do like some horizontal drills here. I think would work. Let's see, did we bring enough belts? Not really. Okay, so we can't build it exactly how I wanted. We're gonna have to leave gaps in between. We didn't bring any undergrounds. Which, not the end of the world by any means, but does make it a little bit less compact. Because this is 27, that's technically a full lane once we get mining productivity. I don't know, I think we'll combine them with splitters, which we also can't afford. Yay. Why didn't I bring any iron? Where did it go? Oh, probably into excessive amounts of drills. Yeah, there we go, that's better. These are not working. Now they are. There we go. Okay, we need a splitter here and down below. Also, we never even finished connecting it, so it wasn't gonna work anyway. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, it is time for pipe stuff, right? Oh wait, we need steel. Oh my gosh, we need to get a massive amount of steel, don't we? If we want to do oil processing. Well, okay, what are our options? What are our options? Pipe stuff. Good point. Good point. Non-pipe stuff. Fluid stuff. Any reason for not running 1080p? My internet is terrible. It can only support 720p, and it can barely support that, unfortunately. And they don't offer faster internet in our area. So I stream at the best quality I can. That's why I do upload 1080p VODs to my VOD channel. So I at least have that. But those take like 10 hours to upload. Because 1080p is like 5 times the bitrate I can stream at if I wanted to actually look good for Factorio. Which, that reminds me, did I disable clouds? Yes. Yeah, maybe one day. We're very hopeful because they keep expanding a new neighborhood next to us. And like, that just feels like if there's a new neighborhood, surely they'll give us better internet. We haven't been right about it, but we are hopeful. Yeah, it's not so great in 2023. It back in the good old days when we had it, you know, we were like the first people in like the school to get like, you know, fast internet at like 25 down. And then it hasn't improved since then, so it is very much not fast internet anymore, which is a bit rough. but we manage. Let's see, what do I need? I need more power pole soon, and I need to make the furnaces. Do I need more copper? I don't think so, unless I want to buffer it. Okay, we do need inserters, though. Yeah, we're really starting to be iron limited in the mall. Hopefully we can fix that soon. Is there anything that I'm buffering in excess? Probably gears. I could probably decrease the size of the gear buffer. Just like you, from 2007 to 2017, you had 20 up, 1 down. At least we have a little bit better up than that, but yeah, that's pretty much roughly our same download speed. Oh, wait, we're not researching. Fluid handling. That just feels wrong. There we go. Did I miss something? I'll just click randomly and hope it works. Yeah, it seemed to work. I clicked some researches. Limit this to like 3, limit this to 10? Okay, these are no longer backed up. Are they input limited? Oh, I didn't do the double insert. Right. I was wondering why there were problems. There we go. That should help a lot. And then we can also get a few more electronic circuits if we upgrade these to fast inserters. No, we really don't need to. What are today's goals? It depends how it goes. This might be a fast enough run that I can launch today. But I'm considering extending the run maybe after that. I don't want to do any other goals before launch, but it would be nice if I played a little bit after, because I kind of want to see what nuclear power would look like. I shouldn't, but I kind of want to see what that would look like. I am considering going a little bit more than I normally go. Or doing a little bit more than I normally do for these runs. I say that, but like, I had multiple runs in a row where launching the rocket was not the end goal because I wanted to add more, and those turned into be like 8-hour runs. So maybe I should stop adding other goals and just do a 3-hour stream for once. But we'll see. Hopefully get the launch. That's the primary one. Oh, well, I guess I will be doing cracking. So I did decide to do a little bit more than just launch a rocket, because cracking's useless, but I kind of want to see what it would look like with this, because I don't know, something about it sounds like it will look really funky. So I had to try it, or I have to try it. Inserter. See, that works, right? I think that works, right? That's on the wrong side, though. Something about this looks off, but I can't place it. We'll just do this. Yeah, that'll work. It's definitely not as compact as I wanted it to be, but it really doesn't make a huge difference. That's Factorio for you? Yeah, that's true. Factorio just, if you go to solve one bottleneck, you just end up playing for like 10 hours more than you intended, which is really great. But also really hard to like set goals that are reasonable. Okay, I guess we'll get iron from that side. Would make sense. Let's put the splitter down here. And then we need the gap, another belt. Okay, we have somewhere to connect to. I am no longer able to expand these lanes in this direction unless I want to cover the coal patch, so I guess we'll just go around and hope that works. Yeah, I don't think that'll... Oh, I probably should have placed this more in the middle. Hello, Chrysalis. Welcome. Glad you like my voice. That honestly it does. It always feels nice to hear, so I do appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing a much less hectic challenge as well than we have been doing, so that also helps a lot. We don't have there's nothing that can go majorly wrong this time around. There's things that can go wrong, but the base isn't invisible. So that's pretty big. I'm pretty happy about that. Being able to see the bases. Not something people usually, you know, have to point out, but yeah, we did an invisible run, and I'm just thankful we can see it now. I'm still debating, or not debating. I was still wondering how, what's the word? Bitrate. I'm still wondering if my bitrate was actually like better when the base was invisible because there were less entities to render, but then you just rendered belts, but then it just rendered ore moving on top of like dirt. So I don't know if that actually ended up better. You have 1,400 hours in Factorio, but people can speedrun it. Fascinate you? Speedrunning this game is really, really satisfying to watch and do. I do wish I could, you know, still do like full-on speedruns. I am considering doing like a more casual any percent like once a week, but there's no way it would be down to like my normal time. I think it would be like maybe an hour 45, 2 hours max. But I don't know. It would be nice to have like one a week just to like keep doing it because it is kind of fun. But knowing that I can't do it fast, I don't know if that might get to me. We'll see. What was good? Or what was invisible? Just play stuff? Play stuff and enemies were both invisible. It was really fun. Fortunately, we were pretty proactive about attacking or taking care of bases, so we didn't have too much to worry about until the end. Is this not filling? Do I have like a belt flipped? Oh no, we just don't have enough coal. But yeah, we made all entities invisible, so that included trees, furnaces, inserters, belts, stuff like that. You could still see the stuff on the belt, but that's about it. I don't think I have anything saved from that. As an example. Unless somebody clipped it, but no, I think that one expired by now. But I will definitely be uploading that one to the VODs channel in probably a couple weeks. The map actually did something. The map was really useful. It showed you where ore patches were. Oh, but that does remind me. Ore was also invisible, so avoiding mixed mining was really tricky because we turned the resource sliders all the way up, and it ended up looking something like this. And when you can't see where the line between resources is, it wasn't great. But yeah, the belts full of resources is what pointed things out. I could also, if I got really desperate, still highlight them with the copy thing, and it showed me like orange boxes. But because that felt a bit cheaty, I did try to limit my use of that a lot. It was really fun. It took like 8 hours. Well, 6? I think it was under 8. I think it got There Is No Spoon. But it was quite mentally exhausting. Do off-grid invis with recipe randomizer on the Switch. Yeah, that sounds like a great time. Good idea, Fantaboo.
Beef taco.
Okay, I think we can add these. Yo, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. We do dumb stuff every Monday for the most part. Meme Run Mondays. Occasionally, I'll continue them on Tuesdays if we didn't finish them. But I think this week I'm working on a long-term meme run. So we're gonna be designing what is it called? My burner 100% base. I want to get every achievement with burner inserters, which I've done before, but I want to do it in under 16 hours now. So we'll be working on that design, I think, every Tuesday for a while until we get that done, because I think it'll take a bit. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just, you know, needs to have blueprints. I also need to learn how to use a mod for that, though. But yeah, we have lots of fun stuff planned for the rest of the year and early next year, which is nice because I was out of ideas for a bit. But then I got a bunch of really dumb ideas. And I definitely won't regret that. This feels wrong. This feels too wrong. I can't have a chest with pipe in it. I don't like it. We are instead going to just build things, I guess, directly. It's going to waste inserters, but I can't justify that. It feels against the nature of the challenge. So we'll just do this. There we go. Now we just have a chest with pipes in it, which sounds way less wrong. Chemical plants as well. That'll work. Okay, we'll do 20 pump jacks and like 40 chem plants. And they also need steel. Let's see if I can steal some steel. I didn't leave as much spaghetti as I wanted to leave, but I might be able to cut through. I might be able to cut through here to get steel. Let's see if it lines up. No, yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, what are my other options? Why no pipes in chest? Well, we're not allowing pipes, so it just feels wrong to have a surplus of pipes just sitting around doing nothing. Like, I know I don't need to do that, but I don't know. Something about it didn't sit well with me. So we can put it on a belt, but we can't put it in a chest. Because if I put it in a chest, it just feels like I'm supposed to be using it. And I will be tempted. We can't risk it. Not when we're this close. Okay, we need to get steel across. Okay, I think I see a way to get steel across. Maybe. No, I thought this would work. Yeah, we have a couple rules. They're not. This one isn't explicitly a rule. This is just. Oh, thank you. Good catch. Yeah, this one's not explicitly a rule. It's just more of a safety precaution than it is a rule. Because if I don't have them in a chest, I feel like I'm less likely to accidentally just queue bots and tell them to place them. Whereas if they're on a belt, I feel like the odds of that are pretty low. Okay, I think this can work. It's a lot of inserters, but it does the job. Yep, okay, that gives me steel where it needs to be. Cool. Does this function now? Yes, it's just waiting for steel. Perfect. Okay, we also need some refineries, which means stone. But are you really barreling at all? It's the only way I can get things distances, so yeah. We'll be using a lot of barrels. And yeah, really, actually, that's it. We'll just be using a lot of barrels or direct building. But barrels are crazy? Well, how else would I do? What else would I do? It's like the whole point of this, to use a bunch of barrels. Will this work? You know, I always make a chest for gray assemblers, but I never actually use them. I do like your idea though. If we just cheese it and I use barrels, everything's good. It's genius. Or just cheese it and use pipes. You're onto something there. We need a prio. Okay, what is wrong with the mall? I mean, obviously, that's a dumb question. Everything's wrong with the mall. Let's see. This will work. Input prio from the right. Not like it really matters. Okay, this should be good. Are these limiting? Oh, they're copper limited. Okay. We should probably expand copper as well while these craft. I need to set up barrel production. Could you theoretically put a ton of storage tanks in a row? Yes, you can. So I am not letting myself do that. Same with pumps. Because I looked at it, and you can just use those for, like, corners, and you could use regular pumps as... And you can use regular pumps as pumps, or as, like, long rows of pipes. That just felt... That felt wrong. It's definitely not, like, a required rule, because, you know, I'm just calling it no pipes. But I wanted to make it that it wasn't, like, too easy, you know? You got the command slightly wrong. I have an idea. There we go. Now there's two. So you got the command right, you just did it early. Which still counts. Okay, splitters. There we go. Okay, so we need a bit more copper. Also, I never finished labs. Let's see if we can make 15 by the time I head out. A time traveler. Yeah, there's a time traveler in the midst. Can you tell me, do I go crazy at some point due to my my burner stuff? Or has it already happened? I guess we can assume it's already happened, huh? Okay, is this good? Yeah, let's put a radar down. Which is a good idea. Let's see, 13, this is 16, we needed 15? There we go, look, we have vision of this place. Barely, because that's actually a pretty bad spot for a radar. Okay, so we have steel. This is not working. I don't know why. Oh, because this is gear limited. Also, we're power limited. Huh. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting to be power limited anytime soon. So I guess I can start doing power? Oh, I guess we do only have like 3/4 of half a power plant, so that does track. We can do steam engines here. Boilers are pretty easy to craft, so I don't think I need to automate those. Steam engines are really hard to craft in bulk, especially if you're not letting yourself have a chest of pipe because you're paranoid of accidentally handcrafting the wrong things. I guess I'll set up bricks. Because if I'm not handcrafting refineries, I probably just want bricks to be fully automated. Which, this is not the right half. This isn't how you do a brick lane. You do a brick lane with the bottom half. Right? And then, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Brick lanes are half the height. So I should have started at the bottom. I think I'm just going to leave those furnaces. Because that just seems... It seems easier. I like to take the shortcuts when I can. Input, 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 input. I don't know why I say input, input, output. Except that was also wrong because I did it in the opposite order. Whatever. Inserters. There we go. We're placing inserters now. And then that should be the brick lane. Why did I put it on all of them? The world will never know. But I guess I can technically do something with that. Let's see. What? I guess I could make an entire lane of bricks if I really wanted to. But honestly, it was just a mistake. I can deny all I want, but that was just a mistake. Okay, there we go. Lots of furnaces. So we can automate boilers as well. And this is a terrible stone patch, so we're definitely not going to be able to get a whole lane of bricks. Not like we really need it. You only need like 12 miners on bricks to launch the game like... Or no, you only need like 12 miners on bricks to launch the game in like 2 hours. So yeah, that's a little bit excessive. Am I gonna fix this? No, I'm not. We're just gonna roll with it. And there we go, bricks automated for like, honestly, I don't think I've ever put bricks on a belt before. for the refineries. It feels weird. But there's first time for everything. Underground, underground, inserter, and refineries. Perfect. Okay, that should be fully automated. No, it's not. No, it is. Weird gaps, but okay. These are not running. Okay, I think we need more gears, but I don't have a great way to expand gear production due to a poorly designed base. So let's see, what options do we have? We don't have a ton. We do have extra iron though. I could split off the iron and go and make gears over here and like side load them right here where they start to dip. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I'm not gonna regret this, right? Probably not. I mean, we have plenty of space to work with. I think it'd be very hard to make something so bad that I immediately regret it. So it'll probably be okay. So we need some more inserters. There we go. This is so many gears. We don't have the iron for this. But at least we fixed the iron issue. And also we need input priority on the left. Output priority on the right. Actually, no, we don't want an output priority because some things take directly from that belt. Okay. Okay, so circuits are good. They're limited by wire. That's normal. Not immediately. That's true. We will regret it, just not immediately. Fair enough. Okay, lots more gears. Okay, now we need to set up... We need to set up barrel production. Should I make another steel lane? I feel like I have to, right? Or a steel furnace lane? Actually, that's not a bad idea. I could probably use a... I could probably upgrade steel furnaces to a steel furnace. I could... That's... I didn't say that sentence wrong, but it sounded weird. I should upgrade steel furnaces to steel furnaces. You know, the furnaces that smelt steel should become steel furnaces. Which is a sentence that I think is technically correct. It just sounds wrong. It sounds like I just messed up. Or I could just do another lane next to it, because that also requires red belt. And I think we're a ways away from that. Power is a bit low. Let's see if we've made any engines by now. I imagine we haven't made a ton. 11? Honestly, that's not too bad. I don't know how many we need, but I'm sure these will finish in time. Actually, there's no way those will finish in time. I guess the best bet now is to do half a steel lane while I wait, because we'll be crafting engines for the rest of our life. Not quite the rest of our life, but for a while. Steel furnaces would be upgraded to steel furnaces. Wait, is the different spelling intentional? Is there a pun I'm missing here? Like, I wouldn't question it if one of them was, if they were both spelled the same way, but now I'm thinking, I'm racking my brain trying to think of a pun. Is it because they're stealing furnaces and replacing them with different furnaces? I think I'm looking too much into it. Okay, well, this is a weird spot for a steel lane. You know how I said I was gonna try to keep this coal lane? Yeah, that's out of the question. We're no longer doing that. There we go. The spelling is intentional. Well, now I don't believe now I don't believe it. The grinning robot is making me question it even more. Okay, what are we waiting for? Oh, right, we're trying to make a power plant, and I'm not letting myself use pipes, so that complicated it a bit. Underground's going the wrong way, but still workable. Oh, those are the wrong side. Okay, that's fine. Input. This rock is in the way, but we can live with that. There we go. I don't know why I have that gap there. I think just so it keeps the same pattern, even though it's a little bit unnecessary. We just exploded. Okay, it was pretty small. Not what I wanted to do, but it works. Why do you interpret an underground as underground belts? That's a fair assumption, because people... I'd say that's a fair enough assumption, just because of how often they're abbreviated that way. Someone did suggest a no underground pipe run. Or like a no underground belt run. I might do that. That would be another fairly straightforward one that I could do. How do I plan to upgrade the steel furnaces to steel furnaces? Are you gonna steal steel furnaces? Was it gonna be the greatest heist of all time, where we steal the stolen steel from over here and make some steel furnaces with the stolen steel? Am I running out of power poles? Yes, but I can work with it. Okay, this is... I've never made two steel lanes like this so early. Now I'm wondering if you'll transport the barrels on belts or trains. Probably belts, knowing me, but trains would also work well. Yo, what's up, Dave Guy? Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for the raid. What were you up to? Are you playing some Factorio? I usually just assume everyone who raids me is playing Factorio. Stumbled in? Wait, were you playing Stumble Guys? I feel like the odds of that are pretty low. Oh, Dave just did the tutorial in Factorio. Oh, nice. So a new player or just playing the tutorial for fun? Because we actually had a lot of that, like this month, where a lot of people were speedrunning the tutorial. Just took a first look at Factorio. Gonna play much more of that for sure. It is a very fun game. I don't know how many hours I have in it. It's at least 2,000 on Steam, but I don't play the Steam version very often, so I'd say it's probably up to like 2,500 by now. We're not playing it normally right now, although technically it looks fairly normal at the moment. But we are doing a no pipes run, which means I will be barreling every fluid and unbarreling it directly at the production sites. It doesn't really change anything for the first like hour and a half or so, because you need to get to oil first. But yeah, on Mondays we do not so normal things, not so normal runs, which vary in complexity. This one's probably the simplest one we've done in a while, like in months. It's very nice.
Fish taco.
Okay, underground belts should be pretty simple, but a bit more pasta-ish. Yeah, I could see it not being too bad. I imagine there will be throughput issues a lot of the time, because if you did no undergrounds, you would just be passing everything across a belt using long inserters. Also, we're out of coal. We did brown out. Yeah, I'm excited. We're probably like 10 minutes away from actually getting to the actual like part of the challenge. Thanks for the luck. We just needed a lot more steel set up early than I normally do, so that slowed me down a bit. Cause yeah, we need to produce a lot of barrels, like thousands of barrels. Do you have more patches on? Yeah, I depending on what the challenge is, I usually turn the resources up pretty high. So for runs like this, where I don't think the limited resources is that much of like added complexity, I usually just turn them up higher so I can finish it in like one day. Also, biters are off this time around because again, biters and having pipes don't really go hand in hand. When I did the invisible run, on the other hand, biters were on and patch sizes were a lot more normal. So I really usually just change it based on what I think will go good with the limitations. We'll try not to catch too many spoilers. That's fair. Factorio is definitely best played with a fresh mind for the first time, because everything you make will be it will be beautiful, and it's nice to not have it influenced by some other things. So thanks so much for the raid. Hope you have a wonderful day. And thanks so much for the follows. Always love hearing my beef taco song. Wait, it didn't do the fish taco song at all, did it? I wonder if I haven't heard that one in a while. I wonder if I accidentally messed up the alerts. Let's see, will this work? Also, did we fix power to my base? I'm not confident that we fixed my base. You pretty sure you heard fish taco? Okay. Yeah, it should be less likely than the other one, but I've never known how much, because the setting in Streamlabs alerts, or Stream Elements alert, I don't know which one I use. The setting there just says infrequent, which doesn't really mean that much. Also, this is not enough pipe. Okay, we're gonna make some more spaghetti. We're gonna make some pipe over here, which feels wrong. It still feels wrong to craft pipe, but it is a requirement to craft pipe for this. You can't beat the game without pipe. But you can beat the game without placing pipe, which I think counts. Yeah, we're just going to send it across. And sideload it over here, because we did not leave enough space in the mall to add it at the source. Okay, and we should be getting more steel. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. Why, why would I be getting more steel? I didn't connect things. That's what I was on my way to do before power browned out. Actually, no, it wasn't a brownout. It was a complete blackout. We didn't really recover. Or we had to manually recover it. But that's fine. We have it. We have it now. That's the important thing. And then I guess we don't use this anymore, aside from when we make a mistake and have to fuel the power plant. So I think I'm just going to replace it with a chest. Because I don't trust myself to not brown out again. Speaking of, how's power? Power is all right. It's kind of hard to expand power because I have to do it in very specific spots along the along the coast. Because it basically has to be completely perpendicular, and I can't shift it using pipes like you normally would. Which isn't like a huge downside, but it does make it a little bit annoying to find a space. Yeah, I think I cut power here. Yeah, that looks decent. There's not any extra resources at the moment, but I think I can either make a trip down to underground belts, or I can just try to like weave my way around these power poles. And then I don't have to make a trip to gather things, which sounds like the better option. Research is stalled. Tool belt, I guess. Blue science, it really doesn't matter what we research. Maybe mining productivity, because yeah, maybe mining productivity. Just because I have one lane that's, let's see. I think I do. I think this lane is built around having mining prod. Landfill could help a bunch for power plant water feed. You're not wrong. It does cut power by 30%. Are you talking about just because I can't put pipes in between? I can't do as long of a lane? Or is there something else there? Yeah, it's not quite 30%, I don't think. Because we were able to double up on power poles instead. Which probably was a mistake, because I think we're actually slightly power pole limited. But that's fine. It's too late to fix now, so we just have to accept it. Okay. So we should start... Nope, never mind. We should start getting more steel. Yeah, there we go. We can splitter it out. Or filter splitter it out. That's not really an adjective, but I'll use it as one anyway. And we'll just add it over here. Oh, wait. It has to go on this side of it. Because of how I do the side loader, we can only do half a belt of iron. Which isn't a huge deal, but yeah, we have it split awkwardly here, which means it can only be on a specific half of the belt. You think it's 5/6 the amount of steam engines, so 16% loss. Yeah, I should just make it longer, right? I could get around it with a substation. Oh, thanks for the reminder. I can get around it with a medium pole too. That's what I was actually planning to do. Right? Medium poles have a range of 7. Yeah, who cares? They're cheap. That's also a valid mindset. Okay, so we need barrels, which I'm terrified to set up. But I mean we gotta, right? Where should we go for oil? This one's close. Gosh, the patches sizes being larger is not going to help at all, because we're going to be limited by the speed of barreling, aren't we? This one's out of the way, but this one's close inside a forest. This one feels better to get to, just because I don't have to clear a forest. Let's see, can I think I'm just going to like take the steel and make another lane for barrels. Okay, I don't know how many barrels we need. I really do not know. I've never had to barrel a ton of fluids before, aside from space exploration, but I feel like that's different because you're just launching the barrels to space. You're not really doing that much more with them. Imagine nuclear without pipes. I have. It sounds hilarious. It's something I have considered. We'll see if I end up doing it. It's not my main goal of the run, but if I finish this and decide I want to do a little bit more, I might do nuclear. Wait, did we ever auto? finish upgrading that. Looks like it, yeah. Okay, so we have barrels. We need pump jacks. Perfect. Okay, so we have a couple options here. We could bring the crude back, or we can make our refineries over here. I don't think it makes a huge difference, but we would need to get water there. Which makes more sense? Getting a lot of water over here or getting oil over here? Probably oil over here, because I might need a lot of patches. Would need speed beaconed unbarrel assembler. Well, you would need... Oh, yeah, I guess I was thinking I would just have one unbarreler for every boiler, but yeah, I guess if you used like an assembler 3U that's like beaconed, you could probably do with less of them. Although, with how much energy you'd be spending unbarreling, it does make me wonder, is it, like, can you actually be positive on power with a design like that? I feel like it would be tricky. Okay, that looks good so far. Well, maybe not good. It looks functional. Okay, I don't think there's any real tricks we can do here. These don't have an output. Oh wait, did I bring inserters? We're gonna wait. I didn't bring power. Yeah, we missed some stuff here. Okay, how do we do this? Should I make this a loop? Now I have to do it? Oh, yeah, now yeah, that's fair. I shouldn't have suggested it. Now I don't have an option. Okay. I guess this will work. We'll do all the inputs first. Splitters will help. There we go. Output. Output. I don't want to have to worry about the sides of the belt right now, which is why we're making some pretty monstrous spaghetti, because if I do monster spaghetti, it doesn't matter where the barrels come from. And I think that sounds so much nicer. It would be nice if we had, you know, water. So, or not water, power, so I could see what's happening. But, you know, we'll manage. We'll manage. Input. I feel like these barrel in 0.2 seconds. We need fast inserters, I think, because these are gonna... Actually, yeah, I think these are faster than the barrel. Just a little bit, but they are a little faster than the barrel. At least with the barrel. At least with what are these called? I can't think what they're called. Slow inserters? That's regular inserter limitations. Stack size limitations, whatever you wanna call it. Are we gonna have throughput speed issues? We're gonna have throughput issues, aren't we? How much fluid? Wait, what's the... If we go the other way, we can get another one. What is the transport speed of... Oh gosh, I'm starting to question everything now. What is the transport speed of a belt full of oil? How many pipes is that equivalent to? I feel like that is a very important question that might change a lot. Because I feel like we might start to have issues with some of our designs if we put everything on one belt. Let's see, we can go around. Yeah, okay. I am still slightly out of power poles. I'm probably going to have to build a bunch. We'll also have a radar here. 750 per second. That's okay, that's pretty good. That's not too bad if we use both halves. Because, like, that's like an entire pipe, right? Or like 20% of a pipe, which is pretty manageable. I feel like my runs don't normally completely max out a pipe. Okay, we can do that. And then, let's see, can we spaghetti this over? Okay, yeah, that'll work. That way we don't have to use a splitter. Perfect. Okay, I feel like nothing is powered, but I won't be able to tell. A bit over half a pipe. Oh yeah, I guess it's, yeah. Wait, what's the pipe through bit? Isn't it 1,000, or did I just make that number up? Because I could see it being either one. There we go. Input. Perfect. This is such a weird, such a weird design. But I mean, I think it, I think it works, right? Yeah, it's functional. Oh wait, that's not functional. Never mind. It's not functional. That's sad. I thought it was so perfect. I guess we can use a splitter here. Yeah, there we go. That works. Perfect. Okay. That's one more. And then I think there is another. Oh my gosh, there's some. You know what? We're not getting the ones in the trees. I'm done here. We're headed back. It's time to go home. And we're out of long inserters too. Yeah. Okay. We'll make the trip back. See how it goes. See what all we missed. There is a radar there, so we'll be able to figure it out. There is absolutely no side balancing going on, so who knows if this will work. And there's so few barrels. We're gonna have like 20,000 barrels by the end of this, aren't we? I mean, I know most of the barrels get recycled, but you need a lot of like surplus. But yeah, this is the most barrels I've ever seen. I've never put barrels on a belt before. Even in space exploration, we just have one barrel assembler going into everything. Do we have enough steel to increase this? What's our steel production? Okay, steel is producing 4 per second. What about barrels? That means we can double the barrel assemblers, right? That's what that means? If we have extra? That's why you asked if trains would be better, probably less costly. I don't think so. Why would trains be less costly? You would still be having the same amount of barrels sitting inside a train as you would on like a belt, right? Maybe a little bit less. We're not allowed to use pumps, so we can't use fluid trains. Only 20k? Well, a lot of barrels are recycled, so that makes me think... it won't be too bad. Input priority... recycled barrels. Not like they'll back up anything. Well, actually, they might back up things. I should have a barrel buffer. Okay. So that gives us fluids, right? Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is like... That's a pretty thick belt of fluids. Okay. And now we need to unbarrel that, which we probably should do, I guess, below the base, right? Like close to water, considering we need water barrels. We wait. We can. No, that doesn't help. I was gonna say we can put more assembly machines for barrels if we actually hold on. I have an idea. And we'll see if it works out. But I have something in mind. We do need more boilers if I want to make this work. Boilers, give it half my furnaces. A whole train of barrels is 400 barrels. Oh yeah, that's true. But how many trains would you need to get a decent throughput if you're only moving 400 barrels at a time? I feel like that's a lot of trains. Okay, we definitely don't need any more pump jacks. 3 trains is optimal. What makes 3 trains optimal? Is there like some hidden math there? Oh wait, I guess there's... Wait, do you mean like 3 wagons or 3 trains? Each with like 4 wagons. 1 loading, 1 unloading, 1 moving. Yeah, but that's not a lot of throughput, right? The throughput of that just sounds so low. Because they would be moving for like multiple minutes. Maybe it's not too bad. Like, in terms of, like, always having something unloading moving, it's optimal. But you have throughput limitations, too. Oh, wait, I keep forgetting. It is... Wait, you said a whole train is 400 barrels. That doesn't sound right. One wagon is, like... Wait, what's in a train? I don't actually know what's in a train. One wagon is 400. Okay, one wagon is 400. So it would be like 1,600 at a time? Even more for nuclear. Yeah, we're still not sure we're considering nuclear. Oh wait, should I do oil over here? This looks like a much nicer water patch. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we might consider trains. It's looking more and more like trains are nice. Barrels only stacked 10. Yeah, but I'm assuming you would have a 4-long train. Maybe not. I guess if the idea is to limit how much is backed up, you would probably want it to be a little less. Okay, so I have a couple ideas here. And someone suggested landfill, which is actually a great idea. We're doing nuclear. I'm not fully set on that yet. No promises. Yeah, we need landfill. If I have drills, I can make drills. I can also make landfill. There we go. Automated landfill. Well, not really. Where's landfill? Wait, did I not research it yet? I didn't research it yet. Well then, I guess no planning for landfill quite yet. We also need furnaces for boiler pipes, so we need a lot more boilers than normal. Sorry, that's not right. Furnaces. Okay. That's probably not going to take too much iron. Oops, that's the wrong thing. The grid mode is fun, but it's not great for streaming because it really messes with the bitrate, especially when your bitrate is so absurdly low to begin with. What's this stuff? Honestly, I'm just gonna wait for a bit. Okay, so if we have a pump jack, we can place pump jacks 1, 2 tiles apart. I wonder if a boiler would help here. I feel like I can use boilers to maybe get more assembling machines, but we'll see. It might have weird pipes to do something like that. Okay, yeah, this is a terrible lake for this, but hopefully we'll get enough landfill to work with this. Okay, so we have oil. We have our oil refineries. This does require us to immediately use the boilers, which is a bit annoying. Do we have boilers? Kind of. You need 2 types of crushed stone. That is a bit annoying. Okay, so this is the idea here. We have a water unbarreler and a oil unbarreler for a basic oil. Well, we don't need it for basic oil, I guess. Honestly, I didn't need to place this over here. Wait, what does it go? What's the ratio? 100 to 45. So we're actually going to be using more barrels than we need. Should I just do... Should this just be my second plant? I feel like this should just be my second plant, right? Yeah, oh, I do still need to set up water, though. We didn't bring barrels down. We only brought unfilled barrels down, which is a little bit rough. But I wanted to test this. Okay, so if I do a boiler, does that let me get more on it? Whereas the other option is just... So this uses 6 tiles, this uses 5? So it's technically better, maybe? But it makes the barreling so much more annoying that I don't think it's worth it. Because let's see, I would need output, and then like the input is going to come like awkwardly from here. Is that worth it? It's definitely not. It's definitely not worth it, but I do like it. Because it's a really fun design. This isn't powered though. Okay, I think we need to change where the power pole is, but other than that, this works. Right? Yeah. Yeah, this works great. Look at this offshore pump design. Nightmare fuel. Yep, that is a perfect description of it. Okay. How hard would it be to set up a train here? I would need a lot of trains, wouldn't I? Yeah, no. I am way too slow with trains. It's not worth the stress. Like, trains are better in the sense that they would work better, but the setup time of a train is so high, especially since it's not like I have blueprints or anything I can use, that I can't justify it. Is that powered? I think these are powered. They just need barrels. Oops, these are the wrong way. I also don't know if I connected those right. I think I'm keeping the correct pattern, but I'm not confident. Okay. This is pretty good. Let's do the turn one resource at a time, so I don't have to worry about it. Then doing both of them at once is really, really confusing. Especially since we don't have radar vision. That will complicate it if we make a mistake. Okay, I should probably utilize only like half of a belt. And do like a loop, right? A loop makes sense to me. Is this gonna back up? No, if I do a loop, things can break. If I don't do a loop, things can still break, but I think it's less likely. I don't know if it is less likely, but it feels less likely. It's already Monday again. Yep. It's already Monday and we're getting to barrels, so it's a mess already. Okay, I guess we can just have like a barrel distribution center, right? Okay, there's for water. We just need a lot of barrels. A balancer would be good. Okay, so that'll give us water, so that way we can do sulfur and stuff. What else? What else do we need? We need the recycle loop. We don't have a recycle loop yet. I guess we haven't recycled anything, so that's probably why. The recycle loop will connect here. I guess if I'm careful about what side things go on, I think I can make recycling a little bit more reliable, but I'm not sure. You do wonder if there's more than 20k barrels on belts? Yeah, there will be. But that's only if they back up all the way. Sushi belt for refinery unbarreling? I don't think we really need a sushi belt. Hi, Zasper. We're producing 2 barrels a second. It's fun. Definitely fun is the word I would use. Yeah, right now we're just doing sulfur. So we can set up plastic, which I guess I decided to do right here, so there's gonna be a oil just in the middle of my base, so that's fun. Okay, yeah, we'll just set these up first. Okay, where's the recycle belt? We're already getting some spaghetti. It's a mistake. It's gonna be rough right off the bat. What does the production rate say? We're getting, oh, sorry, 4 per minute. 4 barrels per minute. Nice. We're really moving up in the world then. Okay, will this work? Yeah, this is nice and scalable. I like that. Look at that, it tessellates. Which, we need to split it from here. I'm gonna use an underground. I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat clean. And there we go. We have crude oil processing. Kind of. And I don't actually know the ratio. Should I just like direct feed this or should I barrel the outputs? Haven't decided yet. Feel like they would both work pretty well. I have no idea what this is. I think this is supposed to be a water belt. Yeah, rails are looking more and more promising every second. Also, I don't... These would... Oh wait, these are still heading back. Okay. Every ratio can be approximated as one to one. That's so true. Wait, will this work? No, not quite. Darn. I wanted it to just be like one row of inserters, but that's fine. We can survive without it. There we go. Look at that, barreling. Why are these fast inserters? I don't think they'll move fast enough to demand fast inserters. There we go. Okay, will this work? I think I can copy and paste this. You know, this is pretty compact. I like it. I am still very... I don't know why I'm worried. Like, for some reason, there's like a slight fear in me that we're going to back up on barrels and then everything's going to deadlock. But have you seen how much belt this is? I would need to produce thousands, like tens of thousands of barrels to deadlock stuff, I think. Which, you know, maybe we will get at one point. We're a little bit away from that. Okay. And now we need the outputs, which... Honestly, the 1-to-1... It will basically become a 1-to-1 ratio, right? So if I'm basically making it a 1-to-1 ratio, I might as well do the ratio at the refineries, but that sounds like a cop-out. Because we can only do one assembling machine. Nah, we'll barrel it. It'll be great to have set up. It'll be good to have it set up for later. Should I do a local recycle loop? Would that be better? No, because those don't have the same ratio. That would only work if these produced 100 for every 100 they got. Okay, we need an input and an output for this, which we'll be outputting petroleum barrels. So we need an input of regular barrels, which I guess we'll send them back here. This is the recycle belt. And then we can take from here. Perfect. Yeah, I like that, kind of. Maybe not like. I like how I just did this awkward side loader here just because I had this belt going in the middle. It's not a good design, but it does work. Also, we never set up long inserters in the mall, did we? We never put inserters in the mall. Yeah, that explains why I'm always low on fancy inserters. There we go. That should be a lot better. I did assembly machines, at least. Yeah, we'll just loot it and handcraft a bunch instead. There we go, because we keep getting limited by these. Much better. And I have like 1,000 inserters on me. It's great. Okay, there we go. It's in a perfect 1-to-1 ratio too. Well, okay, this isn't actually like a 1-to-1 ratio. Wait, what's on this barrel? Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the wrong belt. I thought that was a barrel belt. Yeah. Oh well. How do we fix this? Oh gosh. Fixing mistakes is actually pretty tough, isn't it? Considering barrels stack so low. They the black ones look very, very similar. Okay, that should work. Okay. I did set the prio, right? Yeah, perfect. We have the input prio. So recycled things do take precedence. Okay. And then I guess I need to build this a few more times, huh? You know what? Wait. We still don't have water yet. Oh, but water is working. Water is working. That's exciting. That's so slow. I think it's inserter limited actually. I'm not sure. Is unbarreling the same speed as barreling? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's input limited, which is a weird concept. But I only had fast inserters regular inserters when I set it up. I believe oil is also inserter limited. Or barrel limited. No, it's barrel limited. Okay, well that's fine then. Do we need another steel lane? I think... Oh wait, I have an idea. We'll finally... We will steal the steel lane. And do steel furnaces. Which means we also need... We also need iron. Or red belt. Not anything else, right? We don't need like splitter. Yeah, we just need red output belt. There we go. That will help a lot with the steel lane. Yo, what's up, 3BR? Thanks so much for the follow. This is okay, this is worse than I thought it would be. This is worse than I thought it will be. I'll say it now. It's not too bad. You bet I'll go insane with bots? Wait, as in like I'll go crazy, or I'll be using bots a ton? Because I will not be using logistic bots. I don't tend to use those for builds when I do things, when I do challenges. Okay, will this work? I think this technically works. I can expand it later, right? If I really want to. This water is in such a bad spot. Actually, this oil. Why not both? Yeah, that's true. I mean, we already know I'm gonna go crazy, though. Like, that part's a given. I could put coal on this belt. I don't know if that's a good idea. Also, I like how I have so many just belt barrels because my inventory is so full. Okay, so we could do... I kind of like the idea of it. No, it's a mistake. But what if this is how we do plastic? And then... Oh wait, we can't reach it with... Never mind, that's not a good idea. I mean, I never really thought it was a good idea, but it's a worse idea than I thought it would be. Okay, and then I guess I could recycle these barrels. A local recycle would help. But construction bots are a must. Yeah, they're definitely a must. I do allow myself... I do allow myself that. Because I feel like that's a necessity. Okay, should I do local recycling? I feel like I should do local recycling, right? Which means I would actually want this to be on the other side, so that way there's a cryo. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Input, output. Input priority. This is going to be on the inside, which is the wrong side. For what I wanted to do. That's, sure, technically fine. Technically functional. Will this work? I think this will work. And then output, this will be plastic. We need an input and an output. Okay, that should be fine. And then it does have the correct prio, right? Yeah, because they'll grab from a very specific side. Wow, it is it's tough to clear my inventory. Or actually, it's tough to clear the belt. There we go. Okay, now it should prioritize the recycle, which hopefully actually works. I'm not confident. Oh, this tesslates so well. I feel like it shouldn't, but it does. I don't know why. It felt very not compact, you know? But it's like actually kind of cool. Okay, where can we get coal? Just to confirm things work, I think I'm just gonna steal coal from the furnace lane. And then we'll find a better coal patch later, but this will help us get to bots. Which is the important thing. Oh no. Don't put coal on the barrel belt, that will never get fixed. Okay, then am I actually making steel furnaces still? Yes, and actually I'm producing them at a reasonable rate. These are not getting enough iron somehow. I wonder why they're not getting enough iron. Nothing looks wrong. Yeah, nothing looks wrong. Everything is fine. We could get a fluid wagon. That's not going to be helpful. Stack inserter size might. Because I have a couple things that are inserter limited right now. I also, ooh, wait, are flamethrowers a good idea? No. No. Well, maybe. You could possibly use flamethrowers to move light oil around. Can you move, can you put crude oil through a flamethrower? Not crude oil, sorry, petroleum gas. I'm assuming they can't. I'm assuming you can't, but that would be nice. Okay, this should work. As long as the pipes are long as each other. So I think I should start expanding this. Or maybe work on something else. We'll see. No, I think this is the strat. Input, input, and then we'll just extend the barrels. Yeah, we definitely need more refineries. Which one's the output? Output, output. You think flamethrowers work on all oils? I want to say they don't work on that one specifically, though. Like, I'm not confident, but I thought that was the one they didn't work on. Maybe because it's a gas. Is it actually a gas? Is it gaseous, or is it just called that? Will this work? Yes. Oh, what is this? What is this belt? Oh no. We're filled on water barrels. I did not think inventory management would be the annoying thing for this run. There are so many other things that I thought would go wrong. This was not one of them. But that's fine. We'll survive. We'll survive. Okay, power. I think I wanted power here. Wait. Input, output. Yeah, okay, input, output. Sure hope that's set up correctly. Okay, so that should increase my petroleum production. I can't wait until we have bots, because copying stuff like that will be so much nicer. Plastic does work, which means we can start doing advanced circuits, which I guess I'll just do here. Let's see, where is this lane? Okay, yeah, this is a great spot for advanced circuits. We will need another copper lane, which is a bit annoying. Well, let's do 10. Feel like I think that can work. This is like a bit opposite of the side I wanted it to be on, but yeah, we'll manage. I need inserters. Yeah, okay. Never mind, this is actually a decent spot for red chips. It felt a lot worse, but it's very, very functional. We need, I think we need more power soon. Not immediately, but definitely soon. And then these have not been producing. Glad I wasn't really banking on having those, though I do wish I did have them. Okay, that's way too much of all of that. Whatever, I'll keep it. And I also have way too many power poles. You know, considering I'm inventory limited, I should probably try and have fewer inserters. That would help. Flamethrower does not work with petrol. Okay, that's what I thought, but I had hope that maybe I could use it for something. That's okay. This will be wire. This will be green chips. And currently we have a break from. We basically have a break from it being a different run, which is very nice. It is at the moment just a regular, just a regular any percent run until we have to deal with another oil, which is gotta be very soon, because we also need water and sulfuric acid and sulfur and stuff like that. But at least there's a little bit of a breather. They have +0 with crude, 5 with heavy, and 10 with light oil. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Not those numbers. I had no idea what the numbers would have been. But yeah, I was pretty sure that they didn't exist, but it would have been nice. Filter out the iron. Actually, I'm going to filter it out here just so it's easier to keep track of. And then plastic. I'm just going to send the plastic down. Cool. Inventory's full again. You know, I could craft this steel into barrels. I probably shouldn't, but I could. And then I guess I'll go this way. Yeah, well, does it really matter? Not really. But now there's just going to be this really awkward gap there because we don't have space to send it that direction. That's fine. We why would I need to limit space? It's not like wasting belts is going to do anything like, you know, give me tons of surplus barrels or anything. Which is, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that was right. Oh wait, we also need, I want military. I want to blow up some grenades. Because there are a lot more trees than I thought there would be. Okay. Was this a good idea to build this like this? I don't know, but yeah, no, it was not. It was not a good idea to build this yet. We don't have copper connected. I guess we'll probably connect those pretty soon though. Right? I imagine it won't be that long. I left a radar up there, so I should be able to set it via map view, which is very helpful. Circuits, map view, and voila. Okay, those are all good. We do have an extra one, but that's not the end of the world. This feels staggered, and I don't like that. So when we copy that later, we'll have to make sure we flip it. I guess I can just take this iron. There's enough here. And I don't think we'll have, yeah, we only need half a lane. Is that going the wrong way or something? Yes. Okay. So that gives us iron. Copper, we never finished our copper lane. Am I beginning to love barrels? Yes, I love how large they stack. Honestly, if you ask me, the stack size is a bit too high. I feel like they just made it way too easy on the players. What is this monstrosity? This is what happens when you don't have pipes. And also are too stubborn to use trains. I feel like a little bit of both. We have a production rate of 4 barrels per second at the moment, which I think is just hilarious. I absolutely love that. Did I ever do drills? No. Okay, we'll handcraft some drills. There we go. 60 drills, 100 drills. That should be enough. Those will craft in time. We need some steel furnaces, but I also needed... Oh my gosh, this still doesn't work. I'm really glad I wasn't relying on that. Yeah, no pipes today. They're banned. I wish they existed still. Okay, so we should be getting copper, right? Well... Okay, maybe it's time I upgrade the copper. I've been putting it on for a long time. You should make a barrel sorter so I can easily trash my inventory. Ooh, that's a good idea. Well, is it? Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I was trying to think that maybe I won't keep picking up barrels, but that is ambitious of me. Also, I should probably make a storage chest for barrels. You know what I like? Let's see. Oh, I can't remember how to make pink. There we go. There we go. A nice hot pink. But yeah, a barrel sorter sounds kind of useful. Oh, I even have all of those. I just never put the inserters. No wonder why the lane wasn't working. Okay, so that isn't enough copper for both of these, but it almost is. We have a couple options. I could make these steel furnaces, or I could build another lane. I think I might go with steel furnaces, because that sounds a little bit easier. It does require a lot of red belt that I don't technically have, but I'm sure I'll have it soon enough. We also, I never actually connected the coal, so I'm kind of relying on, I don't know. I'm kind of just hoping that the coal from the furnace lanes was enough, but I don't think it was. So I imagine I'll be running out soon. Let's see, I guess... Okay, I guess cutting through copper for power was a mistake, which I was aware of that when I did it, but I thought it would be a problem a little bit later. Like future anti-problem, not like future anti. You know, like 2 layers of future. Okay, barrel sorter sounds great. Do I have anywhere where all the barrels go, though? Let's see. This is decent. This has access to most barrels. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the water barrel. No, no, no. We need to catch those before they go the wrong way. There we go. Okay, one chest, put a bunch of water barrels in it. Wait, that's not where it's supposed to go. Oh, okay. I think mistakes were made. Yeah, okay. Well, we have this. We'll just trash them. It's too late to fix it. There we go, okay. If we have... Will this chest explode? No, it doesn't. Okay, so they don't actually use that many. That's good. I think this is crude oil for some reason. Crude... This is the worst sorter ever. I'm never going to use it. Crude goes... Water goes there. It has no priority, and it can only do 4 types of resources, but it's a start. Yeah, there we go. Barrels do start to make sense with logistic bots. I didn't strictly ban them, but I feel like I generally don't play with logistic bots, so I probably won't be using them. I need more iron chests. Okay, well this works, kind of. It's something. It's a start. I was not considering I would need more resources than this. I should have given them multi-filters. Oh well. I can never find barrels. There we go. Yeah, we should have put the barrel sorter like up here. Honestly, it's not too late. We could do something like this. And then we can do 2 barrels at a time. So we could do like heavy and regular to one direction. Water and what is that? Petroleum to the other. And this will be the rest of them. Lube, light oil, heavy oil, sulfuric acid. Yeah, okay. That technically works. And then we just remove 2 of them here, and we're good. Why did I remove the middle ones? I don't know, but it's better than what we had. Wait, is it? Not really, but it's something. Yeah, there we go. It's a unique design. It has spirit. It has a it has a good personality. Look at that. Barrels. Okay, perfect. Crude, we'll just side load here. Water, what else do we have? Petroleum, we can send wherever. Water will go down. Actually, we don't have anywhere for water to go yet, so we'll just ignore that. It's charismatic. That's the great. Yeah, it's charismatic. I like that. There we go. Look at that. Perfection. That's brave, hooking up the belts before checking it. Well, I haven't put anything in it yet, right? It's a barrel sorter, Zasper. What do you think? Do you like it? It's a Christmas tree. I think it was probably a bad design. Something tells me it wasn't good. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't know. I got a feeling. There we go. It would have been nice if those were producing this whole time, but we're low on resources, so I don't think it really matters. Yeah, I guess blue science can be up here. That should be fine. And then sulfur. Okay, there aren't going to be any barrels going through blue science. Cool. So we should be good to just hook these up. This is quite... Oh wait, this goes the other way. I think... Yeah, if I want a recycle loop, which I imagine I don't really need. But the recycle loop is fun. It's honestly always a mistake. You know what? I'm not going to do the recycle loop. I guess I've mentioned this like 3 times now today, but I've been reviewing the mouse only footage to like trim down. And in that run, I made a belt loop, but I didn't do it correctly, so I blocked like half of my science, and it was broken for like the entire run because it wasn't worth, you know, the 10-minute trek up to fix it. So yeah, it was would not recommend doing the belt loop if you break it. It's not a good idea. Will this work? I feel like I want prod mods, right? I think I should do a prod mod. Or a speed mod production? No, no, I don't think speeds would be useful. I don't think we've reached a point yet where we're belt limited on anything. Or, sorry, unbarreling speed limited. Maybe if we do nuclear power, we'll need speed mods. But we don't need them anytime soon. I'm running out of power poles. I'm out of power poles. How easy is it to automate these? We'll just chop the tree. We'll have bots soon enough. Although medium power poles would actually be pretty good, especially for power, which I imagine is pretty doing pretty rough right now. Yeah, definitely doing rough. Oh wait, we're not technically out of wood yet. I'm out of copper though. Let's see, what is this? 200 power poles, right? Is that enough? That's a decent amount. I think that'll be enough to get me to launch. Not launch, bots. Right, yeah, we just need some copper, which I'm just going to steal from the furnaces. They'll probably be done in time. I can use this time to, let's see. We have a couple options. We do need engines. We also need steel over here. I think we're going to be throughput limited on steel pretty soon, which I don't look forward to that. How do we get steel over here? Oh wait, no, I see a path. I see a path. And then we can even use these barrels too from the mall. So that way we can just use the same iron. Yeah, that works. I've said it before, I don't like this pipes assembler. It feels wrong. It just feels illegal to exist. Okay, we will probably need to split those off if we want to do bots in a simple way, but that's fine. We can have a splitter here. Okay, that should be connected. Well, no, okay, not really. It should be connected soon. And then I think I'm just gonna produce gears locally here because I don't want to do another belt. So let's just split off steel to the right. There we go. Perfect. That is exactly how I wanted that to look. There's nothing wrong there. It is beautiful in its own way. Corner wrong on steel pipes. Oh, did it accidentally do an underground? Have you ever played Darwinia? It sounds familiar. I think I own it. Like from a Humble Bundle or something. But I don't know if it was a demo or the actual game. Okay, which corner is wrong, you said? Oh, I see. Thank you. Okay. I know I shouldn't be doing engines before I do blue science, but yeah, we have to. Oh, wait. You know what would be a great barrel sorter? A car on a belt. That would be a fantastic barrel sorter. Why didn't I do that? This one's terrible. We're replacing it with a car on a belt. We can just toss stuff in the belt. In the car. And it can just loop around, and then we don't have to worry about multiple tiers of filters. Yeah, that's I think that's a great plan. But for now, I should be buffering red chips. But at the very least, I'm just going to make modules here and regular prod mods as well. There we go. That'll work. That sounds like an amazing idea. I think it is. And if chat's encouraging me, then it's definitely a great idea. The current barrel sorter looks like a Darwinian figure. Okay, I think I see what you mean. Because that does look like what I... That does vaguely look like what I remember it. There we go. That's gonna get a stack size upgrade. You know what? We're gonna attach blue science early because that will make it feel like I have it, even though I don't. We still need to finish upgrading steel. I think we were waiting for red belts for that. Because I want more barrel production. I need more barrel production. Ooh, that's good. Okay. So we could do blue science right now, or I could get more barrels. Obviously, barrels are the better option, right? Like, I don't think there's no way to dispute that. Barrels are undoubtedly better than bots. Yeah, I don't think I can say that with a straight face. It feels like such a terrible idea. Wait, am I gonna upgrade all of these? I don't know if I can. We'll see. We'll see how it works. I don't know how much red belt I have. That's kind of the limiting factor here. I like how I'm upgrading these when I don't even have a full belt over here. So, like, just giving this a full belt would have probably done just as much good. But on the bright side, because it's a steel lane, you only need the red belt on 1/2, which is really nice. Like, you don't need it on the outputs. Peloton Blue Hat, welcome, welcome. We're doing our mystery meme run today, which is no pipes. It's worse than I thought it would be. Like, conceptually, it's not too bad. But I'm stubborn and bad with trains, so it's a lot more of a mess. It got messy really fast. Like, as soon as I needed a single fluid, it became a mess. Which is great. Will this work? Yes. Yes. That's perfect. Embrace the spaghetti. Become the spaghetti. That's not where that belt is supposed to be. It's like something looks off. You know, I'm just gonna do 1/2 at once. There's no reason for me to try to build it. Darwinian was released in 2005, but its last update was 4 months ago? Oh, well, that's cool that they're still updating it. What kind of game is it? Isn't it like some kind of like puzzle game? I'm imagining it's some kind of like puzzle game where you have like these little characters, kind of like Populous, I guess. Kind of like how Populous or Goddess and stuff are puzzle-likes. But I probably am not picturing it correctly because that also doesn't sound right. Will this work? Yeah, we need to upgrade our smelting lane. Puzzle action game. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy. I'm not crazy for that reason. We have lots of other reasons to be. Where did I... Okay, didn't I place a chest with like 20 steam engine or like 100 steam engines in it somewhere? How did I forget that? How did I misplace that? It sounds so useful right now. See, copper's good. Oh, because iron is limiting. Yeah, we split off of this way too much. Which gives me another idea. If we belt weave... Yeah, there we go. We're going to do belt weaving because that's not going to be a mistake. Wait, can I belt weave this? We can belt weave through the copper lane. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think we can belt weave through that. This is me not wanting to build another iron lane. It was a mistake. I can see that already, but you know, we'll regret that when I realize I need more iron. Combining fast-paced action with strategic battle planning. Okay. I don't really know how an action puzzle game would work. I guess you could say, I guess Portal is in some way like an action puzzler. Like it's just a puzzle, but you have to be slightly reactionary to it. What did I need? I needed the steam engines. Because we're about to expand power, right? Mining productivity, and then we don't actually have blue science yet. Because I'm doing things in a very weird order. I think I might need red belt here with the way that I have this set up. Or I just need to make it a full belt. One of those options. I haven't really seen how much steel I'm producing, but I'm probably approaching 7.5 per second, right? I have no idea what that is per minute. 7 point. Probably around that though. Oh right. If you haven't seen it, this is our power lane. Check power. Yeah, I have check power. It's a little bit low, but that's why we're on our way to fix it. Why did I think that I would be able to build it directly across when I don't have pipes? Wait. Whoa, wait. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is the moment of truth. This is what the landfill's been waiting for all along. You know, I could just build the power plant with long inserters and shift it over one tile, but I want to use this landfill. We have it, and we're gonna use it. $100. That's not that much. $200. That's still not that much, but it should be enough. I think I'm just gonna place bricks as I run. I don't know where I got them. I think I got them while I was deleting some belts. Let's see. Oh, right. This is how we're barreling water. If anyone missed that, it's a little bit more compact than just doing it directly into the assembling machine. It's like 6 tiles wide instead of 1, so arguably not worth it. But I am glad that I did it, because I think it looks cool. There we go. Okay, so if we had medium power poles here, we could do a normal lane. Or we can just make the boilers longer. I think we're gonna just make it a little longer, because we don't have medium power poles automated yet. Despite me wanting to do it multiple times. 1, 2, 1, 2. We should just be able to do full drags from here, right? Yeah, perfect. We don't even have to click. Okay, what did we decide? This is like 33 long or something. Okay, so this will be 35, 37, 38, 40. Okay, and that's a full lane, which this can't actually supply a full lane. It can just supply most of a lane, but I think that's good enough. I really like this power plant. It's really cool looking. Also, it's 24 boilers long, which is kind of neat. 29, that is enough. We do have some red belt here. This will make it run full time. Because, like, it can almost run full speed. But it can't quite. But we just add, like, a couple miners. We might need a splitter, actually. Just to make sure they're side balanced. Okay. There we go. That should work. Okay, so that will just give me a little bit better uptime on these. Probably want to connect both sides of the boilers. That is a good idea. I probably want to connect the power. Good catch. Okay, that looks a lot better now. Okay, think we can manage to get bots soon? I think so. I feel like bots are pretty close. Let's see, we upgraded steel a little bit. Any more steel is actually going to be belt limited. Actually, we're already belt limited. Well, not quite. We're practically belt limited. Okay, so what are our 2 options? Ooh, that's a lot of splitters, but I think I'm just gonna use red belt for this. Because that's only a few gears, right? Red belt's pretty cheap. It's a lot easier than thinking. Because I don't really need a ton of undergrounds. And only like a couple splitters. Although these are slightly expensive. It's more undergrounds than I thought it was. The only reason I need to use the red belt is because I have this awkward side load here, so I either have to fix the side load or I need to just use a red belt. And the red belt one sounded a little bit easier. But maybe not. We'll see. Fully beacon barrel symbol can barrel 52. 52 per second? That is insane. That is so much. Yeah, there we go. Okay, no, this is good. Oh, look at all the barrels we'll be able to make now. This is great. Blue belts are evil. They need lube. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's what the fully beacon barrel assembler would be for. Oh, I just realized you need advanced oil for bots. Let's worry about blue science first. Okay, so we have petroleum, right? We have plenty of petroleum. And we have water. You know what? We only really need one sulfur assembler. I think we should be able to fit it here. I have no idea what this barrel is, or this bell is. Oh, is this from the Christmas tree? Oh yeah, that's my recycle. I don't like the recycle. I think I can move this to the other side though, which simplifies this space decently. Okay, output prio doesn't really matter. There's only one belt. Okay, that looks way cleaner. And then we can move this up top in case I ever decide to use it, but I think we're just going to try to not break barrels instead. And why did I curve this? Oh, right. Okay, sulfur. We need a lot more space for sulfur. I don't know why I thought this would work. Sulfur needs to be shifted to the right, because it needs a spot for a barrel. Okay. Did I really just try to build around these trees when I'm low on wood and could use the trees anyway? I really did not want to chop those. Okay, well, at least this stuff... Actually, this stuff might fill my inventory too much. There we go. Now our inventory is better. I keep wanting to compress my inventory by crafting all of this steel into barrels, but yeah, that's not going to work. You could imagine it's not the greatest plan. Okay, so we need boilers. Assembly machines. Is that the right direction? No! No, it's the other way around. Okay. Unbarreling is 0.2 craft, which is by far the fastest in the game. Yeah, it's crazy how fast it is. I think that's why water is, I think, technically input speed limited at the moment. That's why I got the stack size researches to help it. What do I need? Nothing really. I could get explosives and cars. And yeah, I'll just wait. Okay, so we have water and we have petrol or petroleum. And then we still do not have enough space. This is a terrible spot. Okay. We'll move it over here. There we go. Okay, that looks reasonable. I think we can make this work. Okay, we need an input here. I could put water and petroleum on the same side. That seems reasonable. No, it doesn't. This is terrible. Maybe I should do the output belts. I have to worry about size if I do this, but honestly, that doesn't sound too bad. So let's see, petroleum needs to be on the inside. Oh no. Oh no. That's the wrong side. There we go. That's a mess. Okay, and then water is... Oh gosh, which one's water? Water is over here. We've never used water before. Okay, that'll work. I think. Yeah, and then we just filter out the barrels at the end. Okay, perfect. I kind of like that. This doesn't work, though. Oh, this is filling. There we go. That looks better. Okay, and this actually, like, copies pretty well. I guess I'll do 3? Oh, wait, there's no reason I would need 3, is there? Unless it's input limited for some reason. Then it might need 3. Okay, let's see. Build this. We'll delete this. I don't think we need a third one. Okay, there we go. This is almost not in the way. You know what? We're just gonna delete this. We don't need it. We'll just have to never pick up barrels ever, and then we don't need to use our sorter. Perfect. Okay. And then we can send this back to somewhere. I don't remember where. Here. There we go. Back to our barrel distributor, which we don't have buffers anywhere, so there's a very good chance things can back up, which would be non-ideal. But, you know, that doesn't mean we're going to fix it. It just means we're going to acknowledge that it's probably going to be a problem. And there we go, Blue Science, which should already be connected. This isn't working. Now this one doesn't have water. Oh, I had a belt in the way. Okay, well, one of them is working. I'm partly right. I'll count it. You take whatever ones you can get. Okay, there we go. Petroleum barrels. I might just be able to drop these. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. We can drop these in the barreler. Yeah, okay, I like this. Okay, are these input speed limited at all? I mean, technically 2 should be plenty. Like, that's enough to launch a rocket at like 40 minutes from after you build them. So they should definitely be sufficient. I hate this pipe so much, or this boiler pipe. It's hilarious, but it's a mess. This is what advanced oil is going to have in front of it too, which is partially why I dislike it, because I know that I need to build this like 10 more times. Which, how do I do this? How do I do advanced oil? Also, I did promise oil cracking, which was a mistake for sure. Do I have enough petroleum for all of this? I don't actually have enough petroleum for all of this. I also feel like I'm getting too many barrels, but maybe things will be alright. I am worried that things are going to stall because of barrels, but I'm pretty sure that's why I set it up like this, so it shouldn't be able to stall. How many barrels have I made right now? That's a good question. 13,000. 13,000 barrels. We're producing like 6 barrels a second. It's great. Okay, so we have a couple options. We could do a smelting lane here, or we can do advanced oil here. I think if we do a smelting lane, we'll just shift it lower. So yeah, I'll do advanced oil. Okay, the fun part is we have a couple options. Oh, we should probably research it though. Lube, engines, robots, construction robots, robot speed. Okay, so we have a couple options here. It comes from the same side, right? Yeah, okay. Told you 20k barrels sound like too small of a number. Yeah, it did sound a bit small, but I believed. I really am worried about this backing up. Maybe I should have sent this to the original recycler, because that has a lot more to it. Yeah, I think local recycler is a mistake, because then you if you just like hand feed it, you can break things like this. This way it sends it back to the original lane, which is a lot less of a problem. I can even side load it there if I really want to, which is a little bit cleaner. I have no idea what this is. Yeah, that's the loop. This is the Darwinian filter, or the Darwinian sorter. You know, we actually haven't made barrels in a while. That means we backed up every single barrel belt, which means if we make something new, it has too long of a delay. We need a barrel we need a barrel buffer. Wait, why am I not getting Blue Science? Wait, what am I missing? Oh, I forgot red chips. I forgot red chips. That's fine. That's what I get for not using the recycle loop. Oh wait, I don't need to do that, right? Yeah, we're just gonna fix it this way. Because I wanted the sulfur to not recycle because... Or I wanted the red chips to not recycle themselves because last time I did it, I messed it up. There shouldn't be speed modules on the belt. Did I not delete the outserter? You can make a dedicated barrel factory with its own steel supply. I mean, that's pretty much what this is doing. Like, most of my steel does go towards it. I don't know if it necessarily needs a dedicated one. Okay, now we have blue science. Okay, so advanced oil. Petroleum, is that the outputs? I thought heavy oil was on the other side. Blue belt of barrels sounds absolutely fantastic. For some reason I thought petroleum was on the other side. I guess not. Okay, so we need light oil for rocket fuel, so obviously we barrel that. Heavy oil is lube, which we can then barrel. So we just lube it up immediately, right there. And we're gonna have a lot of lube. Or, because we can't really barrel two things at once. This one, I guess we just turn into solid fuel. And that's advanced oil processing. Because we do need solid fuel for launch. So then we'll be able to do rocket fuel with these. We'll have an unbarrel going directly into another one. Rocket fuel is going to look so cool. I actually really like that. Okay, so how did I do this one? This is a pretty decent design. Let's try to copy this. So cursed? Yeah. I can't refute that. It very much is cursed. Okay. Let's say they go to the right, so that way it's a little bit more consistent. And then this one, can I put these onto the same belt? This is going to output onto the far side. Actually, I think that works, right? Yeah. No, it doesn't. You can pipe through chem plants if the input are the same on both sides. I tried that. I couldn't get it to work. I don't know why. Like, I run into that bug all the time, but when I was testing it, I just couldn't do it. It's like, what, if I choose, like, plastic or something, I can get chem plants to here? Or I can get it to here? Let's test this to see if I interpreted it right. Fluid cannot exit an input pipe. There was like some bug at some point though that sometimes causes fluids to go through like the same side of the belt, and it's usually problematic, and I thought it would be useful for this, so I was planning around that, and then it didn't work. So I don't know what I did wrong. Or maybe you place it here? I don't know. Sometimes like fluids pass through in a chemical plant, and I couldn't reproduce it. Do you have any specifics, Tice? Because like, I know it's definitely happened, right? Like I haven't imagined that every time. Will this work? Yeah, this will work perfectly. Wait, this doesn't work. This is on the wrong side. Maybe when placing and removing them. Yeah, it might just be specific to like when it happens. I thought it was a continuous thing. Or maybe it counts them as like mixing fluids sometimes. You've seen it work with sulfuric acid. That one's weird. That one. Huh. Sulfuric acid, huh? Yeah, I don't know how it works. I know I definitely didn't completely imagine it, but maybe it doesn't happen how I thought it did. Okay, I think this will work well. Okay, that means we need barrels on this inside. Okay, perfect. Why did I make that belt? It's pretty much entirely undergrounds. Okay, well at least we have lube now, which makes things a little bit simpler. I think I'm just gonna barrel. Not barrel. Chest solid fuel. That seems like a reasonable solution. Because we do need solid fuel for later. Okay. This looks honestly pretty clean. All things considered, this is not bad. I think I'm not going to be ambitious. I'm only going to hand build 2 of them. For obvious reasons. But bots will be great at building this, I think. Oh wait, I should probably remove the speed mods from it. Maybe make solid fuel of heavy oil too. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could just do 1 lube assembler and then do heavy oil out of the other one. That would reduce the amount of barrels I need. Pretty significantly. Because we only really need 1 lube assembler. Okay, we need unbarrel fluids? No, that's filling, that's filling. That's heavy oil. We got this. There we go. Okay. Perfect. If I really wanted to barrel these, I could use a very long row of... Well, not barrel them. If I wanted to quote-unquote pipe these, I could use a really long row of flamethrower turrets, which would be hilarious. Because that's what will make the difference in the number of barrels in the run. Okay, we don't need that snark. You have a very good point, though. It's not going to make a dent when we're already using 15,000 barrels. Okay. So I don't like which direction these... I don't like the direction these belts go. I'm actually going to flip them. Yeah. So I'm going to flip those belts so that way it's a lot easier for me to distribute barrels. And then... How do I do this? Yeah, this should be fine. Snark, snark, snark. Yeah, thanks for the bits. You know, snark sounds a lot like shark. I feel like I should really like the word snark then. Okay, I think... Yeah, there isn't really a great way to expand this. Either way, we're going to have belts going weird directions. So we need water on this side, oil on the other. This should be water. Remember when I said I was going to make this over by water? Yeah, that was a lie. Very much a lie. I don't know why I thought I would need to do that. I think I was thinking I would need like multiple pipes worth of water to run this. Shark Snark. The Snarky Shark. You know, that would be a pretty good children's novel. I'd read that. Okay, so these are all on the wrong side. Yeah, that's not gonna clear itself. Barrels and inventory to the auto sorter. You know, we could try the auto sorter. If I'm being completely honest, I don't trust it. But it is something we could do. Especially since I do need to clear this belt. To the auto sorter. Let's go break my entire base. for no real reason other than we can. Okay, where is the auto sorter? There we go. Moment of truth. That looks good. It's not a fast auto sorter. I probably should have used stack inserters. Water looks good. You know what? We'll do this. We'll connect it that way, and bots will fix it. And then, yep. The only reason we did that is because I want bots to fix that one too. Okay, so bots will fix the auto sorter, but that at least cleared my inventory, so I call that a win. We are out of plastic. We're out of barrels. Oh. Why did I ghost this? Yeah, okay. I guess we'll set it back. That's been broken for a long time. That would explain why robotics wasn't working. Definitely explains that. Okay, and then barrels. I guess we need an empty... Wait, how many empty barrel supplies do we need? We need 2, right?
It's raining tacos.
Yo! I forgot about that song. Oh, thanks so much for the donation. Bye. Welcome. Much appreciated, especially since it makes me hear the raining tacos bite, which was supposed to do it for the bits too, so I need to figure that out. Because I'm pretty sure I just wanted all of them to be that, because it just seemed fitting. Will this work? Did I set this on the right side? Yes. Yes. This is set up correctly. Okay, I don't have a ton of confidence. I have some confidence. This doesn't work. Oh, that's a fill. Read the text. Oh no. I don't know how to monitor it. What did the text say? I haven't figured out how I can like read those. I haven't been able to figure out how to add that to my feed. I might need to use like a different extension. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. Because it's definitely not ideal. It says you hid the tips from your page. Oh, yeah. I was meaning to switch to a different like tips program, but then I couldn't find one that didn't go through PayPal. And forgot to re-add it afterward. But yeah, thanks for the reminder. I will definitely add that to the list. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't like how it goes through PayPal, because PayPal has really bad chargeback protection. If somebody like decided to like tip like a bunch and then cancel it, it would not be great. And I need to find something that doesn't make you liable for that. Not like I think most people would, but it would be not fun. Okay, how do we fix this? I guess we can just filter them out here. For now, when we extend it. I only accept donations in crypto. That would be something. Will this work? I think so. Oh yeah, no, I definitely... Well, okay. It would be something that could still accept PayPal as a payment, I think. It would just be like the company, the donation company is like, oh yeah, we'll take care of those, as opposed to direct PayPal donations, which are like, yeah, no, those are on you, that sort of thing. But pretty much everything goes through PayPal, so there's no concern there. More about shifting the liability. Will this work? I think I decided local recycling was a mistake, right? Yeah, local recycling was a mistake. So let's just sideload this onto something else. I think this is on the wrong side of the belt, so let's flop that. Okay, there we go. That should be perfect. We have barrels and oodles of barrels. This doesn't work. Why doesn't this work? Oh, it was flipped. Yeah, that would do it. Okay. How do we do this now? What's the next step? Where do we go from here? We need batteries. You can't get pass-through on chem plants to work. Did we just imagine it? I feel like, is this a Mandela effect thing, but for Factorio... For Factorio chem plants? Because I think that's the only explanation. Okay, this is... Honestly, this is pretty decent advanced oil. I think I might... Wait, is this the right ratio? Oh my gosh, this is petroleum limited. Woo probably patched it. Yeah, but this this instance is like 30 patches outdated, and I feel like it was working 30 patches ago. Yeah, this is petroleum limited. That is not something I really expected. Huh, okay. Probably need more steel chests then to keep it running. Not like I'm super limited on resources right now. Oh, that output's onto the wrong side of the belt. Can I fix this? Not easily. Let's just put it in a chest for now and call it good. And then we'll use a filter inserter. There we go. We'll use 2 filters here to fix it. There we go. Advanced oil processing is pretty tricky. I like it. This is how most people do it, right? In Factorio. Also, does anyone else see this and think there would be a way to tessellate it to make it super compact, or is that just me? It's just advanced. Yeah, this is advanced Factorio design. You might not like it, but this is how it is. Oops, that's the wrong side of the belt. Okay, so we need filter inserters to just start... honestly, just start buffering the light oil. Which, I imagine this is a lot less space efficient than... than a tank. So we'll put a few more. There we go. Actually, they might be more space efficient. You expect to start seeing it in any percent next week? I mean, it makes sense. Think of all the steel production you need to keep it running. If you have this much steel, your any percent is going pretty good. So I think we're onto something. Okay, and then actually this won't be too bad, will it? I'm actually going to set up the engines first, just to make sure that it's not as bad as I think it will be. Oh, no, yeah, no, this will work great. Oh, this is perfect. Input, input. Output, output. We're out of inserters. Really? I'm out of long inserters. I wonder what I did with them. Also, I love this. I love that. I love that belt. It's very much in the way. Okay, we have long inserters again. We have plenty of assembly machines, technically. And then, yeah, this should be fine, because we can just unbarrel directly into it. Oh yeah, no, this is not bad at all. It's actually kind of all right, which is weird. Empty lube. Yeah, that's like very reasonable for some reason. I kind of hate that. Why does that look good? Or at least not bad? Can we describe that as good? I think so. It's definitely all right. And then inputs, just, you know, the usual input, input, output, output. Oh, these are not, okay, this is not, there's not a pattern there. So convoluted, it's starting to look normal. Yeah, I think it's just compared to everything else. Compared to everything else that we're doing, this is all right. Okay. Oh, and this is already on the correct side? Well, now it might not be. No, now it's on the wrong side. Okay, and then we send the barrels back, which I guess we can just do like this. And then I think there's another... Is there anything we can piggyback on? Because Because that would be great. Let's see, and I think this is done clearing, right? Yeah. There we go. After I played Invisible Factory and Off-Grid, this looks very ordinary. Yeah, maybe my perception is just off. Okay, I think this is the recycle belt I can use. Then then it's not a mess. Yeah, well, okay, less of a mess. Wait. Oh no. Wait, where does this go? Oh, I see the problem. This is the thing that we were supposed to fix a long time ago and then didn't. And then we just kept using it as a recycle thing, and it just kept getting worse and worse. It should be good now. It should be good now. We learned our mistake. Don't ghost things an hour before you have bots. Who would have thought? Like, I don't know. It's makes so much sense when you say it out loud. Okay, so we have electric engines. Well, technically not yet, but we're close. We're just gonna steal from here. That will run well enough. We're just gonna sideload that wherever. Okay, now we need batteries. Batteries are gonna be pretty easy, right? Ghost all the things. Yeah, I'll just ghost my entire base. I won't regret that. Let's see, we have water over here. So sulfuric acid over here does make sense. If we have iron. Do we have iron over here? No, we don't. Okay, so which is easier, moving iron or moving water? See, this is close to a recycle belt. I like that it's close to a recycle belt. But I also like that this has all the resources next to each other. Yeah, we'll just build them here. Okay, batteries. Which we should be able to build pretty compactly, right? Yeah. It's ambitious of me to think I'll use this many batteries, but I like the gusto of thinking that I'll need 4 battery assemblers at the rate I'm going. Although with all the extra belts we need, maybe I'll just need more bots. That is a possibility. There we go. Okay, so sulfuric will be here, and it will be filled. And then this should be a recycle belt. Perfect. Okay, now we need sulfuric acid and copper. We have a couple ways to get copper, and we're going to choose the worst one, which is just going through here for some reason. There we go. I like it. It's something. And then we can do the output. And there we go, batteries. As soon as we can figure out how to make sulfuric acid, which probably is a little bit important. See, what side of the belt are they on? We should just be able to connect it, right? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so, oh, sorry, I think I brushed up against the mic. Where is water? We have water down here. That's not too bad. And we have iron up here. Okay, so we can just split off this water belt. No problem. I don't like that. I really don't like how when we pick up barrels, it completely fills our inventory. And then we need a sulfuric acid assembler, which could go right here, right? Wait, where's sulfuric? Sulfuric's way up here. Never mind, we'll send this higher up. You got an SMS saying you had to enter a French site to enter information for a Danish delivery, and it didn't even get the name right. That's great. There are I feel like there are people that would fall for those scams still, though. But they could have tried a little bit harder. Although it's probably best they didn't. Let's see, it's sulfuric. Wait, is water to sulfuric a perfect ratio? I think it is, right? Ooh, it's a perfect ratio. You know what that means? Yeah, that's what it means. I think this is on the wrong side of the belt, though. Yeah. Okay, it means these are a perfect barrel ratio, so we don't need any form of, like, sending it back to the original location. Right? No, never mind. I thought they were a 1-to-1. Why are they not a 1-to-1? Where does all the extra water go? I guess steam? Oh well, it's not a huge deal because it's really easy to fix it. It's just... I thought maybe we had, like, something really convenient. Well, fine, we can waste a few extra. We can waste a few extra clicks. Okay, so that will give us electric engines, which seem to be working. Nice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll do 16, which is very ambitious, but it's what we have the electric engine quantity for. I have not researched in a while. Probably should have been researching. Especially since we're not really buffering things. Are we not producing these fast enough? I guess they were stalled for a long time. So it makes sense that they're not working amazing. Also, we're constantly stealing resources from them and probably have power issues. So yeah, I think there's a lot of problems. This is pretty much in-game, right? Because once I have bots, I don't know. I guess there's still a lot of messiness once I get bots. It's not completely over, but it's definitely closer. Then I think we're gonna buffer engines like normal. We'll do up to 10 stacks, right? Yeah, 500. Now we'll do 450. And I think we're just gonna use logic here, which can't even build a Roboport. I still can't build a Roboport. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. We're not really using these red chips for anything. I don't know why we're building so many. Okay, I think that works. This is going to be a lot of Roboports, but we can live with that. Definitely prefer too many. I'm just going to run along this, get the first Roboport. We need circuit network. Did we get that already? Yes. I don't really need it, but if I use circuit network to limit this, then I don't have to feed it green chips, and that sounds nice. Construction bots. And we'll use a wire, and we'll just say, read bot statistics, total construction bots less than 500. Oh, why do I think on lead 500? Whatever. Might as well. They're pretty cheap. Okay, so what's wrong with batteries? Oh, nothing wrong with batteries. They just took a while to start. Probably because so many barrels had to be made. This is limited by something. What's sulfuric? What's the issue with sulfuric? Is 1 not enough? Or... Oh, wait, sulfur's low. Oh, I have petroleum issues. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You should use available construction bots instead? Doesn't that make it that every time you like send out bots, it's going to start making them again? This feels like a trick to me. I don't know for sure, but it feels like a bad idea. Okay, I think this would be a good way to get more oil right now. Yes, it's a trick. I knew it. That's definitely what you meant by that. So your bot army grows with the factory. Okay, no, that is fair. Do you set it as like less than 100 available bots then? Use a combinator to calculate the rolling average. No, I think now we're talking. Should I just... I think I need more of these. I wish these were better because I wanted to use this petroleum, but yeah, there's not really a great way to get petroleum from advanced over here. Because the only thing you can barrel, I think, is light oil. I have an idea. Oh no, it's a terrible idea. Why am I doing this? Wait. Can you... Ah, man, if that was on the other side, if heavy oil was on the right side, we could directly do cracking right here. Which is, like I said, a terrible idea. But think of how fun it would be. Am I really considering cracking this right now? Am I really considering oil cracking? Yes, I am. Yep, okay. Well, we have bots, theoretically, which means we should be able to fix advanced oil pretty fast. I think I'll fix advanced oil and then call it a day. That seems like a good stopping point. We shouldn't have too much tomorrow. I'll probably finish it tomorrow. Let's see, do we have these? Yeah, I'll probably end up finishing it tomorrow at some point. Maybe I'll start... I'll start tomorrow, and I'll run with... I'll do this, and then we'll do a little bit of burner designing at the end. Usually you set Z to less than 300. I feel like that could work if I also had another chest for storing things for yellow. Where do we have wire? There we go. Now we can make power poles. Wait, that's not right. That'll work. That'll work. Electric poles, and give it a robot network. We're good to go. This steel is still not emptied. We can use our barrel thing, sorter, which doesn't have the ability to empty most of those, but it's worth a shot. How many barrels are we up to anyway? 15K. Oh, okay, that means we're mostly recycling barrels. That means we're doing well. Well, maybe not. Okay, it means we're doing something. I don't know if it's necessarily means we're doing well. It means we're doing. That's way too many construction chests. Not construction chests. What are these? Steel furnaces. What the heck is a construction chest? No idea. But I said it. We stick by it. See, we have plenty of construction chests. Perfect. I like how I still have that one too. Okay, so it is time to do a lot more advanced oil. I guess I could send these to a power plant. Oh no. Wait, was that from when I was hand dropping things? I think that was from when I was just dropping things. Okay, so we need to change where these are. I think I'm actually going to do this weird loop right now. Just to, like, empty this. Yeah, this is just to empty it, because we need to change where this buffer is. And it's really hard to do, because, well, you can see it. Okay. Now we need to delete all of these, which is a complete mess. I really hope the side doesn't matter here. No, it does not. Okay. Because we need to copy advanced oil a few times. Perfect. Does it tessellate? Probably. In some way. Yeah, there we go. We have not automated chests, so this won't work that well. I feel like this is a mistake, right? To do oil cracking, like 100% not a good idea. Is there any justification? Does anyone have a justification for what I'm doing? I can't think of one. I can't think of any reason why I would possibly want to do this. Other than for fun. I guess that's a justification, right? For suffering. Yeah, lots of possibilities. Okay, so then we send the light oil. Where do we send the light oil, though? Light oil goes here. This is just supposed to be a recycle belt for regular barrels, which I don't know what side of the belt it's on. I think it's the top. Yeah, okay. So connect the recycle. It's going the wrong way. I think it's this. That is not the confidence you should have when connecting barrels that determine your entire fate and take like 50 years to fix, but yeah, it's probably alright. Yeah, okay, that is the right one. Cool. I wonder if I should... I want to move these somehow back over here, but I don't think there's a good way to do that. That's fine. We can just use like an output inserter and send them over and sideload them here, and then we'll be good. Because that's just like a temporary thing. Okay, what will oil cracking look like? Or what will cracking look like? Light oil into petroleum. Perfect. Okay. Yep. No, I'm already having doubts. I'm having a lot of doubts. Let's see, solid fuel, light cracking. Good. Okay, that looks good. This will be unbarreling of light oil. Perfect. And this will be... Oh, this needs to go lower. Then we need a boiler, which also unbarrels. Yeah, I think I just built this a little bit too high. This almost works. It's one tile too high. Right? Actually, you know what? We can work with that. We can work with this. We'll just leave it. That's exactly the spot I meant to place it. And honestly, this tessellates pretty well. Okay, and now we barrel the outputs, which there's no reason to have them next to each other like this, but I do kind of like it. This will be filling petroleum barrels. Yeah, there we go. That's a good design. Okay, and then these are all fresh barrels, so we can recycle those if we want. I think I'm going to just steal from the belt and send it down. Then that'll give a lot of empty barrels. I guess we'll just filter the barrels at the end. Okay, how many times should I tessellate this? What is the ratio of partially running refineries to partially running chemical plants? Anyone have the numbers there? Because I feel like there isn't a great calculation for that. I don't know. I don't know why. I get a feeling that I'll have difficulty. Will this work? Why did I do this in pairs like that? It doesn't really matter. Let's see, 6 feels right. 8. Okay, how many is this? I can't imagine I'll need that many. But just in case, there's no way I'll need this many. I like it. It's perfect. No flaws here. We need to power things. I don't know why things aren't powered. They're missing a lot of stuff. Are these not connected? Oh, we haven't chopped down any trees. No wonder why it's not working. Trees and rocks only. Yeah, there we go. That would explain why we don't have power poles. Probably should have figured that out a while ago. We're just going to drop this on the ground. We're going to put light oil over here. We also need to automate steel chests and iron chests, because I have no idea how many I just placed, and it seems easier to just automate them. We also need water, which we can't steal that way. Cool. Underground. Now we can steal it. Hopefully we don't need to expand advanced oil, because we're kind of screwed if we do. I don't have a good way to expand it. Okay, that will give them the inputs. These don't have an output, do they? We need a side swapper on the light oil. We can't output from the light oil barrels. Or no, we can't. No, it doesn't work. Night, Tice. Will this work? Let's see, light oil to the left, right? No, light oil to the right. I don't really have enough space for this or the inventory capacity for this, so this is a lot messier than I want it to be. Can I make this work? I think this is what's throwing me off. Yeah, okay. There we go. Perfect. All I had to do was move that and everything's good. Okay, so that changes the sides. That way you actually can output from the light oil now, which is very important. Can't believe I missed that. I'm glad I didn't try to make it a little bit more compact, because then I think we would have just been doomed. And then we'll add a splitter here with another light oil filter, or a barrel filter. And then where do we have a barrel recycling here? I don't think we have any. Yeah, we don't. We don't have a barrel recycling. Okay. Let's connect power by hand. I don't understand why this power is disconnected. Oh, these are the new ones. Okay, so we haven't disconnected power to the whole base. I was slightly worried about that. Because, I don't know, it looked like I broke things. Okay, so where were we? Light or barrel recycling. Okay, so we should just be able to sideload it here. And we'll be okay. Now, we don't have a water input yet. That was one of the things we broke. So that should be this. Bots are still building it. Input barrels are good. We should put a radar over here. I think I have radars in the bot network. So we'll just throw one. Wait, barrels are on the wrong side. Barrels are on the wrong side. Cool, and now we can make a really long belt and realize this was all a mistake, which, okay, technically I already knew that, but it really was. Fortunately, there aren't a ton of barrels right now. There is some light oil, which isn't supposed to be there, which is also bad. Hopefully it's temporary. I think it was just because that's what was backed up on the wrong side whenever we built it. Oh wait, what is this? This is light oil, right? Yeah, that's just light oil. Okay, we're good. We have we have light oil cracking. We really shouldn't have done it. And I imagine we're gonna have a lot of issues with throughput, but I can say I tried. Nobody can say I didn't try to make it work. And then we'll have a barrel chest, not a barrel chest, a chest assembler, and one more for steel chests, because for some reason I'm using both, which not a good idea. These haven't produced in a while. That makes sense. We have not had oil in a long time. We also kind of just stopped researching things, which also a mistake. But honestly, there isn't that much more to research. So yeah, next tomorrow, tomorrow we should be able to finish this up, and then I will go back to, well, if we have time, I'll do burner 100% designing, because I want to try to figure out the outpost of all things. That's the highest priority. But yeah, this base looks, it looks all right. We have hopefully functional advanced oil. I don't know for sure, but it seems to be working. It is actually limited by crude output, which is annoying. There isn't a really a good way to use it. If we had flamethrowers, we could crack heavy oil if we had flamethrowers. How much do flamethrowers cost? I'm tempted. No pipes. Flamethrowers for heavy cracking. I might do that next time for fun. But that's it for me today. Because it was already a bit longer than I wanted it to be, but this was a fun little run. So I'm glad I kept going. Let's see, who's live? Twitch, following, no, browse, categories, Factorial. Let's see if it actually works this time. Anti-patience. Oh wait, that's me. Prepaid linen. Let's see. Prepaid linen. High speed. There's a lot of non-English ones right now. Reach me? Okay, there's lots of options. Flash raid. Does this actually work though? The moment of truth. Okay. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. We're gonna go watch someone play space exploration, which theirs is a lot more organized than mine, that's for sure. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.